so sorry. I was Illinois. That's why I turned it on running Illinois. It's 57 and 64 out the south.
Okay. YouTube is live.
Excellent.
Oh, there we go.
We are live on here. Yay.
What is up, everybody?
We're just sitting here like derp.
Derp.
I was not paying a bit of attention. My apologies.
It's Shauna and Pam and Ken. And I want to see something.
Ken is over there. We're getting ready to do another interview here in a few minutes. If you've been watching today, you will see that we have gotten some really good ones in so far. Super happy with it. And we're making a few camera adjustments here.
You're close to Santa Claus. Your ways. Your ways from Santa Claus.
You get to see the whole shebang. There's Ken's elbow.
I was in the wrong state.
He is somewhat in the picture there. Okay. I'll tell you what, guys. I've had the Planet Weird sticker prominent on the laptop, and we have hit a few members of the museum. That looks really good. Ken's in there too, so yep. Looks really, really good. We've had some fun getting to meet some museum members out in the wild and talk to some really cool people. You can if you want. It's not horrible though. Actually, leave it. I think it's fine where it's at. I think it is, yeah. I mean, you can. It didn't make that big a difference, though. Yeah, that's good. You know, we always have the camera setup done by the end of the conference, so I think we found the sweet spot on this one.
Been there, but Illinois. Been to the Army. Illinois.
There we go. And we just ate lunch on the second day after not sleeping, and
The second day, we did some table tipping last night, and we were a little exhausted. I think we gave a lot of our energy over to that.
That's the first time I think all of us except for Ken had done table tipping, and I wanted to do it just to see what it was like. It's fascinating. It's really fun. We had a good time. Mark Elliott Fults is the one who facilitated, and Sin Trader Hill was there too, and it was a total blast. We had a few other people there with us. Definitely worth doing. It's very interesting.
Are we ready?
I think we are. Ken, set up.
We're ready.
You ready? We're good to go. If you want to come around and have a seat.
If I'm in the way,
you are fine.
You're actually in the camera, so we can see you. She did some adjustments.
Yes.
So we can see you over there, too. Looky there. Awesome. So to get us started, can you tell us a little bit about yourself and what you do?
Well, my name's Joni Mahan. I'm a paranormal investigator, and I'm the author of 26 paranormal books.
Wow.
And I own and operate Haunted New Harmony Ghost Walks in the town of New Harmony, Indiana, which is about 2 hours south of here.
Oh, terrific.
Wow.
Southeast. So, yeah.
Very cool. Yeah. So what got you started as an author, and what made you want to write about the paranormal?
Well, I mean, I'm a sensitive medium now. I started off as a sensitive as a child, and I really didn't have a choice in the matter. The paranormal chose me instead of me choosing the paranormal. And I feel like I've always been a writer since I've been old enough to pick up a pen.
Yeah.
So writing about the paranormal was only,
so it just kind
made
of
sense, right?
That was your calling.
It really was. I mean, I wrote a few books and published them before I got into paranormal books. Oh. And the first paranormal book is a book called Soul Collector, where I met a very nasty ghost and had an attachment for a number of months. And after I experienced that, I was told not to talk about it and certainly not write about it.
Yeah. Wow.
Because they were afraid it would come back.
Yeah.
And but it was like surviving like an avalanche, you know, like you did not be able to talk about it, especially as a writer, not to be able to write about it. Mm-hmm. So I published that book, and I thought, boy, here we go, because there's a lot of people in my life that don't know I'm a weirdo, So
Everybody knows me. They're all-
That first step's always the scariest because
Yeah.
you can't take it back.
Well, but once I published it, I had a lot of people come forth and say, you know what, I had something similar happen. And,
Wow.
you know, it's full of things like, you know, be careful when you investigate. Know what your
Yeah.
backup plan is. If something follows you home, what do you do?
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't do that, especially as a sensitive. So, you know, so I think it was life altering, obviously, because I kind of went into that avenue and I haven't stopped since.
Very cool.
So you said you were a sensitive starting off. Like, when did you first have your first experience to figure out, hey, what the heck is happening?
I was about 4.
Oh, really?
Yeah, my mother would tuck me into bed at night and turn off the light, and everything would start moving in my room. And I'm clairaudient, so I hear a tone similar to ear ringing. And when it comes, I have the sense that something is nearby.
Right.
And at that point, that was all I got. But I knew there was a ghost, and I don't even know how I knew what a ghost was at age 4 because it wasn't something we talked about.
Yeah.
And I would yell for my mother, you know, there's a ghost in my room, and she'd say, "Go back to sleep, Joni. There's no such thing as ghost."
Oh, no.
And you know, and I feel, you know, last night we had a mini investigation, and I ran into a 13-year-old girl who is similar to where I was at that age, but she has a mother who supports her.
Yeah.
And she asked me so many questions, and I thought for her, I'm like, you know, we don't have enough time. Here's my business card. Reach out to me because, you know, she sees things moving in her room too, and it's scary when you,
Yeah.
especially when you're a kid, you know. So
Man.
Oh my
It'd be
gosh.
scary enough having the backup of a parent, but
Yeah.
to not.
yeah,
Yeah.
You kind of had to fend for yourself
Yeah.
there for a little bit. Then you went
definitely,
into
yeah,
that.
yeah, for a long time, really. I think I was in my 30s before I decided to really pursue the paranormal. And joined a team, and there was a psychic medium on the team who was helping work with me and train me. So
Wow.
you
That's
know,
really cool.
Yeah.
Very
So
cool.
yeah, but now I'm a full-blown medium. So you know, it comes with its own
It's on the
Problems,
hiccups and
yeah.
stuff.
challenges. Yeah, it's a good word because I picked up something last night. We just had a mini investigation. We walk around the town in New Harmony. We call them paranormal pursuit walking investigations.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like a ghost walk, except when we bring equipment and we go outdoor locations and just spend a half an hour each place. And I came home with something that tried to keep me up all night last night. So
Oh,
so
no.
you always worry, you know, when you do this, but
For sure.
you know.
Do you always bring home attachments or just kind of?
Well, one of my books is called Ghost Magnet. So
Oh, you're a ghost magnet. I
yeah, I'm a
gotcha.
ghost magnet. So it's gotten better in the last few years, but I had a shaman friend from Virginia who did remote work who would pull them off of me, and I used to get some really bad ones every time I'd go investigate. You know, and he said, maybe you shouldn't investigate. And I'm like, well, you know,
Right.
that takes the fun out of it. I'm
Yeah.
going to pick them up at the Dollar General. So,
Yeah.
you know, I'd rather be investigating, having a good time than, you know.
Exactly. I'd rather
You know.
be smiling than
Right.
paying for something.
Right. You know, they're going to find me wherever I am. So I might as well be enjoying what I'm doing.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
Ghost magnet, they treat me as ghost bait.
Oh, okay.
That's-
So
Yeah.
I can go sit there for a
Yeah.
while. I
Yeah.
can. How long?
Yeah.
As long as you want. 2 hours later, they come back.
They forgot about you.
So
Oh,
you,
I've
you
been forgotten before.
Yeah.
I'm like, you know what? They know I'm in the building. I don't care. I don't care where you guys are. I'm in the building.
Well, you know,
If you can't find me, then there's a problem.
and that depends on where you are. Like we've investigated, you know, sanatoriums and asylums and stuff.
Yeah.
And
Get that.
ended up, you know, being in the morgue by myself for a while. And, you know, as a sensitive or medium, that gets kind of scary because you can feel them coming in, you know?
Yeah, you can film before you even go in.
Yeah, right. Yeah. So, yeah, that gets kind of, you know, you don't know, friend or foe, you know, follow
Yeah.
me home or stay here, you know?
One or the other. Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
I don't think it's gonna work. It's fine. I'll just upload it to there later.
Okay, cool.
So you said you were sensitive, and then after you bring stuff home, and you use a shaman to help take them away.
Yeah, he's retired now. He had some health issues, but for many years, he was my savior. I pulled in some really nasty stuff that just tormented me. And he would send his spirit guides in, and he'd do his thing, and they would be gone.
Wow.
So,
Do you have any other Do you have any other people now that you have to go to? Or
I
anything?
could go to him if I needed to, but I'm not because I don't want to, I don't want to bother him right now. But I do have a backup because I'm in the paranormal arena, so I encounter a lot of people, and they message me, "Hey, I've got an attachment," or "Hey, my house is haunted. What do I do?" And so I do have a backup that I've been sending people to. So,
That's cool.
Yeah.
So
That's
can you
very
do a
helpful.
lot of residential then? Is that where you're picking up a lot
No. We actually kind of quit doing residentials a little while ago because what we learned is it's very similar. There's always a lot of mental health going on,
Yeah.
a lot of drug abuse,
Yeah.
and a lot of things that, could be controllable, but not by us. Like there's not much we could do to fix this problem.
Yeah.
Because it's just going to keep coming back. So no, we just really do. We do the ghost walks, and then we do fun and local, investigations. So it's what we do for fun. My parents don't understand that, but
Oh, mine don't either. I get it.
Yeah.
What kind of tools do you guys prefer or use a lot?
Really, I use myself. That's my favorite tool because if I tune in, I can pick up a lot of information. But we love the Estes method.
Okay.
I'm not good at it personally, which is weird. Most of the time, it's a medium that's really good at it. I'm not good at it. I think I don't have the patience to.
I love it.
Yeah.
I do a
But
lot.
one of my teammates, Tracy, she's here walking around. She's really good at it, and I film her, and I ask the questions and stuff. But I like the spirit box. A lot of the tools are so repetitive. We use dowsing rods sometimes, but I have a SLS camera that's broken, but I'm really skeptical about a lot of things. So
Hi.
I'll be back in just a couple minutes. I gotta get these out.
Okay.
This is my 65 mini, so.
Thank you.
Okay, we'll talk to you in a little bit.
but a lot of the tools could be not accurate. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I trust myself more than I trust
Yeah.
any piece of equipment.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
how we were
definitely.
when we started out. We just wanted all the equipment, all the
Yeah.
cool
Yeah.
gadgets,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
thingamabobs
Lights
and stuff.
flashing, yeah.
You get all
Yeah.
those, and then we pared it back down to like I use dowsing rods a lot.
Yeah.
A voice recorder. It's
Yeah.
just really
Yeah.
simple
Yeah.
things.
And a
to
video
get.
recorder just to make sure what's
Yeah.
going on around us.
Yeah, we do that too.
EMF detectors just as well. I have a millimeter just to sweep the house.
Yeah, I have a
See
mail
where the
meter as
leaks
well. I
are.
love my mail meter for that purpose.
I do too.
We actually prevented a house fire in one place.
Oh,
We went
nice.
through and there was a bad electrical problem.
Yeah.
Another place they were seeing apparitions and feeling watched, and it turned out 2 old air purifiers on opposite ends of the room were emitting, like knocking my mail meter off turning it off.
Oh, wow.
So,
EMF poisoning,
Jeez.
yeah.
Yeah, they were in a fear cage basically.
Yeah.
So we told her to replace those, and the ghost went away.
Yeah.
So sometimes it's not paranormal.
Yeah. A lot of times.
So not
probably
only do we-
95% of the
Yeah.
time it's not, but there's that little 5% left that.
Well, and there
really
was a time
interesting.
we went in and investigated a restaurant. And this has been probably 20 years ago, but it was in Massachusetts where I lived for 30 years, and the place was haunted, legitimately haunted. But the kitchen staff and the wait staff were constantly battling. They could even turn over staffing, and they'd still be fighting. So I went in with my mail meter, and their ticket takers in the windows where they'd put it in and it would go to those were hitting my mail meter off the scale. So they were old, and there was one on one side of the room, one on the other. It was creating a fear cage that was causing them. I'm like, high EMF can cause everything from cancer to Alzheimer's to
Absolutely.
apparitions, or and plus that you're also feeding the ghost here with extra EMF, so they're making it more powerful here. So I don't know if they replaced it or not, but I told them. So
We had a case where the children slept in bunk beds in the room, and they were terrified. They were having nightmares, and they were seeing people and different things, and they would just sleep with their mom on the other end of the house. So they had called us in to see what was going on, and we did our sweep first off. And in their kitchen, they had a really old refrigerator. It was one of the old Harvest Gold ones, It off the charts.
Yep.
Off the
Yep.
charts. So, we noted it, and we are going around the house. And when we went through, we came to the other side, and their bunk beds were against the wall on the other side of the fridge.
okay,
So we were like, well, we can
Yep.
do this immediately. Let's
Yeah.
move the bunk beds to the cross
Yeah.
room. and it cleared it up. And
Wow.
you know, she told her parents, her dad bought her a new fridge like that night because not just it's really
It
hard
could
to
be
just
dangerous.
go buy a new
right,
one, you know.
Right.
But
Well,
Yeah.
it could be dangerous.
absolutely
you know?
can be
You know?
dangerous. So
Yeah.
he made sure he
Yeah.
replaced it, and
Yeah.
that cleared it up. Just like
And those
that.
old clock radios,
Yes.
like the
Yeah.
old GE clock radios
Yes.
everybody had back in the 80s.
Well,
Those
the
are
Wi-Fi, the
Yeah.
Wi-Fi extensions
Yeah.
now
Yeah.
are really
Yeah.
high.
and the
Yeah.
old
Yeah.
ranges, you know,
Yeah.
that have the built-in clock on top
Yeah.
of them.
Yeah.
Those
Yeah.
will just pour EMF
yeah.
sometimes.
So
So not
sometimes
only
it's-
do we investigate paranormal, we save
fix-
lives.
we fix
Yeah.
problems.
right, right. Who knew, right?
And a lot of them, they don't want their problem fixed. They're
Yeah.
kind of mad at
Yeah.
you when you do fix their problems.
Right, right. Yeah, yeah. Well, there's a lot of people. That was the other thing about private homes is they wanted the house to be haunted.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Try
had,
to make money.
yeah, I've been given zip drives full of orb pictures. and
Yes.
Not
yeah.
a fan
Oh
of
my
orb
God.
pictures.
No.
Like, especially, outside, it's obviously a bug to me,
Yeah.
Yeah.
or dust, moisture, whatever. And I don't get too many orb pictures. I think I've gone public enough about the fact that I really hate orb pictures.
Yeah.
So
That's awesome.
I don't get too many of those anymore, which is a good thing. So,
And the only time I really focus in on the orb issue is if it's inside of a house. And not only is it inside of a house, but there's a video tagged along with
yeah,
it.
and you
where
can
they're
see it
saying,
moving.
yes.
Right. Yeah. And if there's other activity, like
Yeah.
if they're saying, because I mean, obviously, an orb would be the most economical shape for them to take,
Yeah.
right?
Sure, yeah.
Small energy,
Right,
a
right.
small amount of stuff.
So-
And there's an orb picture that I actually have, like a video
Yeah.
of one at the Hinsdale house.
Yeah.
And you can take it frame by frame and
Yeah.
actually see if there's a bug body on the inside of it or wings or anything
Yeah.
like that. And
Yeah.
if you can't see one, then
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
know I
that's
can't explain what it
interesting.
is.
Yeah.
Right. And
So-
there are obviously exceptions. I'm talking about, I took a ghost
Oh,
walk. My
yeah.
very first ghost walk I ever went on was 25 years ago. And they brought us down to a stoplight, and there was a state house across the street. They waited for this traffic to stop, and they said, "Okay, everybody, take a picture. We guarantee
Oh,
it.
my
We guarantee a
God.
ghost picture."
Oh, that's all dust.
And it was dust. There was, and people were like, "Oh my gosh, I got 100 ghosts in my picture."
Oh my
Yeah.
geez.
And that's when I did an about face and I left the ghost walk.
Yeah.
I'm like, there is nothing else I need to hear. you
No.
know?
That's
Because
so
they're
cool.
misleading.
Yeah,
Right, right.
absolutely
Yeah.
they are
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
Man.
Now, is it true?
Crazy.
Because I know you talk about doing the haunted tour stuff. Have you gone to a lot of tour things where they over exaggerate
Oh yeah.
the situation
Yeah,
because
absolutely.
of what's going on?
Oh, absolutely. And we don't. We're historical. Like most of our walk is history because we're in a historic town. Founded in 1814, so it's a
Uh-huh.
former utopian society.
Yeah.
So, I did extensive research, and I'm kind of a history nerd, so it's important for me that the history is accurate. But, I've been on tours where it's like, this did not happen.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. We don't do
Quit a
that.
team because they wanted
Yeah.
me to tell their stories. I'm
Oh,
like, where's the
yeah.
background?
Yeah.
Because I was a researcher and I'm like, you can't prove those stories to me. If I
Yeah.
can't read them, I'm not gonna do the tour. I ended up
Yeah.
getting booted from the team. I'm like, thank you.
Yeah. Well,
But yeah,
that happens.
I call
Yeah.
myself a parahistorian now.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
do a lot of research and I hear the stories. I do a lot of research and try to figure out, can I prove it or debunk it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Or can I
Yeah.
not prove it, but can I
Call it normal before you call it paranormal.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There you go.
yeah. I'm the
Take it from
same.
there.
Same mind
Absolutely.
because it's so easy to jump on, oh yeah, it's paranormal. And you got to look at every other thing first
You do.
before you call it paranormal.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So I say I'm a skeptic in a lot of ways. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm a medium. You tell me this house isn't haunted and I've walked through it, I know it's haunted. Just because you didn't pick anything up on your equipment doesn't mean it's not haunted. It just means the
Exactly.
ghost didn't want to talk to you.
Yeah.
You know?
Exactly.
So.
So we talked a little bit about all of this. You are an author too. Can you tell us a little bit about what books that you've written? And
Yeah, I've written 26 paranormal books.
Uh-huh.
Some that people may have heard of is I wrote Bones in the Basement, Surviving the S.K. Pierce Haunted Victorian Mansion, and that's in Gardner, Massachusetts.
Nice.
It's been on a lot of different ghost shows, Ghost Hunters, Ghost Adventures, I don't know, all of them. And I also wrote Hanover Haunting, which is out of Hanover, Pennsylvania, the Deanna Simpson story. She lived in a very haunted house. And that one was special to me because she had another very famous author lined up to write the story, and Mary Ellen.
Mary Ellen Guiley.
Yeah, and she got cancer.
Yeah.
And she was in the process. So Deanna had to look for somebody else, and somebody said, "Oh, you should talk to Joni." And so I thought, well, Hanover, Pennsylvania was about halfway between Massachusetts and Indiana. My kids still live out east, so I thought I'll just stop and spend the night there one night. And I couldn't even hardly walk in that house. Like, it was overwhelming. They were coming at me. It was very negative haunting, and it was scary. And so I'm like, can we go sit on the porch? And we came out on the porch, and I said, I'll write your book, but we are also going to get rid of this situation, and we're going to cleanse your house. So, and we did. We got rid of the ghosts.
Oh, that's awesome.
She was able to move, and she lives somewhere where there's really no ghosts, and she's happily ever after. So it was a terrifying house. The things she went through.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Were they actually just angry spirits? Like, did you ever try to figure out why they're acting the way they do? Because that's what I do a lot.
Well,
I have some
there's a lot of
also.
there's a lot of backstories, and we did the historical research, and we know exactly, or we think we know exactly who was haunting the house, and they were angry. They were just they were human. There was nothing, but there was also an open portal in the basement.
What?
Yeah, an open portal, and that came.
How did that?
Well, there was a boy that accidentally shot himself in the basement. And it's he was like maybe 15, and it's very possible he wasn't accidentally shot. And we think that's kind of where the portal came from. It's not like every time somebody dies, a portal opens, but for whatever reason, there may have been other stuff going on there. But we closed the portal and cleansed the house, and all was well. But her story is so terrifying. So yeah.
And what was the name of this book?
Hanover Haunting.
Hanover Haunting.
Yeah. And then I've been getting into fiction, paranormal fiction, because who knows what goes on in the paranormal world, but somebody that investigates. So I have a Shelby and Fugly paranormal series, and it follows someone who is a paranormal scout for a TV show, and she brings her dog Fugly with her, which there's some humorous aspects. The dog doesn't talk or anything like that, but he's a little obstinate at times, so gets her in trouble. But they explore.
Good little sidekick.
Yeah, and they explore places like I've explored, and she has paranormal experiences similar to what I've experienced. So
Very cool.
That's what I've been working on lately. So
Very, very cool. So again, can you let everyone know where they can find your books, where they can find you, and
so my books are all on Amazon, and my name is Joni Mayhan. Just look them up, JONIMAYHAN. If you want to take a ghost walk, hauntednewharmony.com. And that actually is a link to some of my book information as well. And I'm on Facebook. I accept friend requests. So
make sure I spelled it right. JONIMAYHAN.
that's right.
As in Nancy.
Yep,
Okay.
Yep. That's right.
Hauntedharmony.com. Okay, we will get it in
All
there.
right. Well, thanks for having me.
Harmony
Of
in
course.
Indiana.
Yes.
Oh, did I mess it up?
No, I just want to let you know, because
Yeah.
there's several of them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But it's Haunted Harmony, so it's New
Yeah.
Harmony.
It is. Yeah, it is Harmony, but it's Indiana.
Yeah.
I think that table tipping took a lot out of me. I'm so sorry. I have been yawning and I've had coffee, but oh, geez.
Okay, there we go. We got you in there.
I've never table tipped
Hi,
before.
Victoria. Oh, there's Victoria Darkwood said Joni.
Joni!
Oh, okay.
Very cool.
Awesome. Okay.
Awesome.
Well, thanks for having me on.
We appreciate
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
Thanks for
it was
stopping
nice
by.
to meet you.
We'd love
Yeah,
to actually
absolutely.
do a
And before you
whole
go, we
hour
try to
one
get
time.
selfies with everybody.
Okay. I
We've
would
been
love
doing
that.
better today.
Well, I
remembered
want
it.
one too. So,
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yep, turn the chair around. Let me take a
Shauna has the long arms,
Yep.
so she gets to.
I keep turning the chair around so I
So which way are we going?
She'll show it this
Okay.
way. Yeah.
Okay. Can you do one on my phone too? So, okay.
How messy is it?
It's pretty messy.
Okay.
You got a big curl the opposite direction on your head. Very cool.
9 more?
Awesome. Well,
Okay,
again,
all
thank
right.
you so much.
Thank
This
you.
has been great.
Yeah, it's been fun. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Copy
been
on.
nice
You
to
got
meet
my
you.
card, so
Yes,
be happy
we
to-
do. We got a copy of it.
all right. Thanks.
Yeah, have a great rest of the day. That was Joni Mayhan with HauntedHarmony.com. Very cool. From New Harmony, Indiana.
I am so sorry, guys. I am so tired.
No, you're good. You're good.
Oh, I need more bean juice. Bean juice.
It has been a very productive day. We've got a lot of interviews in this morning too.
Yeah.
Or I say this morning. It's almost well. It is after
Because we're
2:30
cutting
now.
it to not the whole hour.
Yes. Very cool.
All right. I am going to see if I can get some bean juice into this thing.
Okay. I'm going to try to keep your other screen up too while we're at it. So, who was the lady that walked by a couple of times? Who was the lady that came by a couple of
She's
times?
she's the CE5 person.
That's who she was. I knew she looked familiar.
Is her
Okay.
name Beth?
I don't
I
remember.
think it's Beth.
Is it?
I
Could be.
think. Hi,
Could be.
what's going on?
Living the dream.
We're part of the dream.
I
used to be part of
think-
the government nightmare, but now I still fudge.
I was going to say, I
I used to be
think.
in the Marine Corps in the Army, which is why I
Yeah,
named
Semper Fi.
Do you want to sit down for a second and tell everybody about it? Absolutely. Get over here.
Come on in.
I can put my radio voice to good use.
Perfect.
I have to get mine going too then.
No, well, a lot of it was like I grew up in a very like strict religious upbringing, and so good morning. Please turn your Bibles to 2 Corinthians chapter 2, verses 5 through 9.
It's production, isn't it? Yep, for sure.
Oh, you just talk to people, and
Yeah.
I'm fat, and they get to see I'm fat. It's okay.
With a PH.
So, tell us a little bit about who are you and what do you do?
Okay. Well, my name's Jonathan Fielding. What do I do? So I have a fudge and various forms of dessert deliciousness.
We got to sample them yesterday. They are
That's where they
amazing.
came from.
Shauna's going
Yeah.
to be so mad. She just ran off really
Oh,
quick in
no.
search of bean juice, I think. So,
So my parents started it to help me out. I'm not wearing my vet hat today, but it's okay. Just the PTSD and things that, I'm just dysfunctional from Afghanistan and whatnot.
yeah.
So they knew that I was going through my struggles, and so they helped me with opening that
Oh,
business.
wow. How cool.
Oh yeah, no. My parents moved here for different reasons. They're an hour away in Benton,
Okay.
and that's actually where the shop is.
Where
So
Nice.
Benton, Kentucky, land
Sure,
between
yeah.
lakes.
Yeah.
Yeah, around Paducah area,
Nice.
When you go there, you can go stop.
Yes.
and
I
that's
wanna go.
actually where. So for example, it's just like I never know which camera to look at, so I'm doing all
That
of them.
one's
So
the current
this
one.
is this is the main one. So this one it looks like it has a little lag to it. So if you want to see yourself in real time, look over this way.
fun.
But the camera itself is out there.
Got it. Okay. Yeah, I never really did like the whole acting troops, like don't look at the camera. But no, but like at the shop, it's got the whole ice cream, and we're working on coming up with the whole milkshake thing.
How cool is that?
But yeah.
Hey.
Oh, yay.
Yeah, that is so cool, man.
Awesome.
And like I said, Shauna, I know she'd picked up some sweets yesterday, and she brought
Oh,
them. There she is.
Did I take your seat?
She is back.
I'm
No, you're
sorry.
fine.
Usually sits behind.
I was like, she's
Oh.
gonna be so sad that she missed you out because we just threw him in the chair real
Yeah,
quick.
they threw me in the chair. Cheer. Like,
It's okay, Sean. He's keeping the chair warm for you.
oh. No, I was just wanting to kind of take a break from the booth and kind of see
Yeah,
all
we
these.
wanted to make
awesome-
sure you got your plug in
Yeah.
on this too.
Oh,
because
for sure.
some
You're
good
fine.
stuff.
Yeah, but yeah. What can I answer for you?
How long you been?
What was your first paranormal experience?
Oh, well,
Well, I was
You
just
asked.
talking about
Here we
candy.
go.
I would.
Oh.
You know what?
Yeah,
We'll
girl.
go with I don't know Afghanistan. I guess. Well, I mean, I guess that would be the closest thing. Or even when I was preparing for that, and I'm trying to remember where we were. It was like Nevada somewhere,
Uh-huh.
maybe Area 51. I don't know, and I can't say the
Area
government, but
52.
52. Yeah.
52.
It's 58 or 9.
Well, and
Something
I
like
wish
that.
I could remember, but it was part of the workup. It was one of those places that like the Army used to have, and then they don't really. But it was one of my first experiences, being away from the city and so you see all the lack of light in the sky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was actually a big one, like I said, for Afghanistan was, you just see the absence of, city life. And so you can look up and you're like, oh, okay.
That's what the Milky Way
Yeah.
It's a lot bigger than it looks
I
like.
thought
in
it was in a
cities.
wrapper and it had caramel, but
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, being in the candy business, I would think that too.
yeah, unfortunately, but and I got my murder space bears on today.
Oh, perfect. Absolutely perfect.
Yeah.
So,
Yes, ma'am.
he was talking a little bit about the fact that where the shop's located. Correct me if I'm wrong. I
Mhm.
apologize if I am. That it's close to Land Between the Lakes.
Yes, Benton, Kentucky, at LBL. So you can go through the LBL drive. I don't remember what it's called because I get.
Trace, maybe.
Well, I'm originally from Florida, so
Okay.
no, I re-entered the military because my son with autism. I was just trying to afford all of the
Medical stuff.
Oh yeah. And so I was like, well, the military wasn't that bad. Surely I can throw myself back into it after a decade of not doing it. And so I did that, and then I was medically discharged and retired. So I was like, well, okay then. So that's why we're kind of still here. My folks, my son and my Christmas COVID daughter is also, she's barely on the spectrum. Yeah, December 28th, 2020.
Oh yeah,
And,
she sure was, wasn't she?
Yeah, and the funny thing is, okay, so we're freaks of nature. So my wife and I were born in the same hospital in Tampa, same week, same year, 2 days apart.
Wow.
So she's a foot shorter to me, but 2 days older. And then so you have 10-2, 10-4, and then my son was born November 28th, 2016, and then my daughter is December 28th. So, and our anniversary is November 20th. So what happened was, because when my son was going to be born, we had that anniversary, and then we had that doctor's appointment, and they said you're going to have your son in a week. So,
Man, that's
Wow.
crazy.
so that's kind of a harsh time for our wallets, like birthdays,
Yeah.
anniversary, Christmas, birthday.
Holy moly.
Yeah, it's fun. But the business,
Did you get to
the
spend
booth
rest
over
of
there.
The rest of your
Yeah.
time for it, huh?
Yeah, it's fun. I mean, my parents, so, I have my day job. I work in Madisonville, in Kentucky, but, and my parents, also need something to do. So they kind of run the shop, with me, for me, kind of
Cool.
mixture in Benton. So, and we do events there. Actually, yesterday we were kind of dividing and conquering. We had like a pickleball tournament, and they were playing the Shrek movie. So we were
That's
we
awesome.
were over there doing that. And that's why my mom had to leave.
Oh,
I don't know if
yeah.
you saw her yesterday.
I didn't get to.
Oh, I forgot
Shauna,
about you.
I was pretty much parked yesterday. Shauna got to run around a little bit.
I just saw him.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Yeah.
I told him that you brought back the sweet treats, and we were
Yes.
just like
We're in the
all
middle
over
of
them.
we're in the
man.
middle of a podcast.
So good.
We
Oh,
were.
good.
You guys,
Break-
I'll
she's
tell you
breaking
what.
the
The
pieces of
truffles
it.
are amazing.
Candy gets me all the
Holy-
time.
Especially
Oh,
the
yeah.
espresso
Moses.
one. That's my
Oh,
favorite.
yeah, I was gonna say a lot of the moms, a lot of the ladies really do like the dark chocolate espresso.
Yeah.
Because we have the fudge dark chocolate espresso.
Yeah.
So if you like those espresso coffee beans that we have, you're gonna like that fudge when we do get that in.
It's absolutely awesome. I loved it.
Divine.
Because I saw,
Go ahead.
well, I remember like we had like a mom of 5 that was just like, she grabbed like the whole block, the whole loaf, because it's like I'm trying to keep up with these kids.
That's funny. Oh my goodness.
So you say you were stationed in Iraq for a while?
Afghanistan.
I'm sorry.
I was deployed there. You're fine.
Afghanistan.
It's the Middle East.
Look what just came out of there.
Oh, okay.
Wait, we're getting surrounded here. What do we got going
Yes.
on?
Sorry.
You almost kicked the bucket there.
A bucket. I don't know about the bucket.
It was, the bucket, I think.
Oh, well.
Anyway, so Afghanistan.
Yeah.
Let me ask you, how long were you there?
So it was about 5 months. Marine Corps deployments are usually a little bit shorter because a little bit
Okay.
more intense.
Well, first thing too is I want to thank you for your
Oh,
service
no.
as well.
Thanks for making it worth it.
Okay. Well, thank you.
Yeah, we
Thank
do
you.
appreciate it.
Anyway, okay, so we'll stop right there because we'll get out of whack here. But while you were there,
Yes.
Did you have any strange experiences? Did you encounter anything? Because that area is notorious for what's believed to be the jinn,
Yeah.
or the jinn, genies basically.
Right.
Did you have any interesting experiences, or anybody close to you that did?
I mean, I have to really think because for me, that deployment was some time ago.
Yeah.
So, not that I can really recollect.
So you said
Right
you're in Afghanistan, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I have a military brother from another military brother from another mother,
Uh-huh.
and he was in Afghanistan too, and he actually wrote books
Mm.
on some of the paranormal stuff that happened to him over there.
Yeah.
I can't think of the name of the creature that they were talking about in the mountains that the people wouldn't go.
Well, it could be based off geography. I'm just being honest because
True.
for me, where I was, it was it was Sangin in Helmand province,
Okay.
and so plus, well, it was the Brits pulled out because it was IED central. So possibly maybe a lot of the explosions could have scared off whatever's going on.
Yeah.
And I was in the Sangin, like the Sangin River, like the valley, Sangin Valley. So
Yeah.
maybe with the water, and it was the one green zone that goes through it.
Yeah.
So my experience, not that I can recall, again, besides that really, surreal, just nighttime, and yeah, I mean, I would hear a lot of like the dogs are bigger. That was something that I'm not used to. Like
They are bigger?
The dogs are bigger.
Oh, wow.
Really interesting.
Yeah, that was like they would travel in their packs, kind of like coyotes, sort of.
Oh.
But again, just kind of going off my memory. Not that I can't recall anything super.
Supernatural.
Not that I can recall. The fastest moving thing I saw was an F-16 that flew by. But that's bad.
That didn't take
That's
long to
scary.
Yeah, like that was okay.
So I have a question back to your store and what you do.
Sure.
How do you choose? I know you have a lot of really cool different flavors. What type of process do you use when you make your flavors? And
So we actually do business with Chocolate Moonshine, who
Okay.
actually is we do business as we're ambassadors of them, so we do business as Semper Sweets.
okay.
But a lot of the product they have, they make in their factory,
Oh, really?
and so then
Gotcha.
so we sell it like we're
marketers for it.
yeah.
Oh, that's perfect.
Mhm.
That works out great then.
And plus, you make your own chocolates, right?
So
Or do
we.
you?
No, we don't actually make any of that, and we do partner deals with all of our manufacturers. But
Brilliant.
but the founder Chris, they actually came up with the name Chocolate Moonshine. 'Cause I know that's gonna be another question
Uh-huh.
at some point. Yeah, there are some boozy flavors, but it's just like French cooking. It's cooked off.
Yeah.
But how they got the name for it was he was doing another job, if I'm not mistaken, and he would be cooking off his recipes at night. And so the neighbors are smelling it like, oh, you're making that chocolate moonshine again, Chris? And that kind of
That's
gave him
great.
the inspiration, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. So,
That is
To
perfect.
name it that.
Very cool.
Mhm.
So I still have some of the chocolate.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
I broke them off to share with them.
Oh, okay.
That is so good.
Berry is one of my favorites. The raspberry
They said
is
the
one of my
raspberry one was
favorites.
really good.
I
And then, what was
have
that chocolate?
I have my pieces saved in there.
Belgian?
And then the espresso is my absolute favorite.
Espresso, that's the one.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So stinking good.
around, man, with espresso yesterday.
Maybe you should go ahead and make the
Hey, you know what's-
espresso now.
And you know what's funny is so those particular truffle bars, like if you're really watching your intake, or if you're my joke is, well, if you're communist and counting calories on the weekend, which I don't recommend because that's keeping tabs on your comrades. Bad joke. But they're only 100 calories a bar and
That's
6
not
grams of
bad.
sugar.
Wow.
I
So you
think I
can-
ate 30 of them last night.
So you can feel mostly guilt-free.
Yes. Oh, that's incredible. Cool. Well, out of all the things that we've asked you today, is there anything that we didn't that you'd like to share?
I don't know. I can't think of anything at the moment. Just
Okay.
awesome to be here, and
Yeah, it's been
yeah,
great.
you come to Goblincon and get you some jars.
I
That
have
was
no
come to
idea.
Goblincon and get you some bars. I believe is
Oh.
what she said behind us there.
No, sorry.
She
No, you're
is
good.
chowing right
She
now.
is live sampling right now
I
on
am.
your behalf.
Absolutely.
I mean, you
On
know,
your
go,
behalf, so you don't have to.
you can
There you
only
go.
She is
imagine.
marketing the marketer.
Right. I mean, that's what I say. You can only you have to just imagine with
You
your
have to
sense.
come and
I mean,
try 'em.
I'm not gonna pull like Phantom of the Opera and use your senses and sorry, I was a music theater kid.
That is hilarious. Okay, so can you let everybody again know your name and
Yeah.
your story information?
So, okay, let me know if I miss anything. But my name's Jonathan Fielding, if you need to know my last name. But the store is Semper Sweets over in Benton, Kentucky, downtown Benton. It's on Poplar Street. If you need, must know, you can Google it. I mean, it's sempersweets.com. We're on YouTube, Facebook, those things,
terrific.
if I'm not
Okay.
mistaken.
And that is SEMPER.
I don't know if it's going to be backwards with the.
Sweets.
Super sweet.
It'll be-
I think it's right side on that one.
Yeah, you're
Oh,
good. You're good.
I have no idea. But yeah, well, because I thought I was being clever with being the Marine Corps, Semper Fi.
Yeah.
Semper Sweets.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
So it means always sweet,
always sweets.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Always sweet, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we got it on there. Jonathan, thank you so much for hanging out with us. This has been fantastic.
Oh, absolutely. I'll get everybody.
Thank
you.
Another question.
Last question.
Yeah.
Last question.
Last question. Can people get your stuff online?
Oh,
That
that's
is
a great
something.
question.
So yes, you can go on the Chocolate Moonshine website, and it won't come from us like locally, but that way you can still get some of the product. Now we also delve into other things, and so that won't be able to go online. But they do have a website. Our parent business we do business with, so I don't want to leave them out. But that is the product.
Terrific.
I don't think there's anything else. That's really all I know.
Okay, well, Jonathan, thank you so much.
We're going to get
This has been
pictures.
great.
Yay, pictures.
I gotta move my chair again.
Shauna has the long arms. so
Oh
she
no,
gets to
you're
hold the
fine. I'm
camera.
just a huge D&D nerd. You like him since I'm huge.
Perfect.
Maybe I'll tell our our Oompa Loompas or whoever we have working make some like chocolate D&D dice or something. So if you
fantastic.
fudge a roll,
Oh,
then you
perfect.
can. Sorry, I used to.
That is not bad.
No, I used to work for Netflix. So you think I'm funny now? I'm just funny looking. But
That is not bad. That is not bad.
hey, I don't know. If I start panicking and doing more dad jokes, it's gonna be really bad. Like I don't know. If you ever get cold, just sit in the
Like,
corner
what
because they're
would be
90
your
degrees.
If you had a bar, what would be your favorite flavor?
If I had what, it would either be raspberry or orange. One of the
Mine
other.
would be espresso.
espresso.
What would yours be?
The espresso and the raspberry.
Yeah,
Oh
Too
yeah.
bad Adrian's not here.
yeah, yeah.
Sorry, that was it.
And just so I know, so I can check this out too. If what was your podcast name? So I
We
know.
are on. We've actually got 4 different ones that we're streaming on right now.
Oh, okay then.
Right here.
Oh, A.M.O.K.
We have A.M.O.K?
What was that? What was that movie? Hocus Pocus.
Yes, thank you.
They don't know how
Fun
to
stuff.
spell.
That's
So,
true.
It's actually streaming on Bordertown Strange. And did you give him one of your cards?
Yeah, I give one of my cards. Exploring
Okay, and on Exploring the Paranormal.
There's the QR code
So.
for Exploring Paranormal.
Oh.
And there's the QR code for A.M.O.K.
Yes.
Okay. Well, and I got awesome.
QR code's there too.
Oh, I see. Okay, so that answers that question because I thought it was off your names, but it's based off of where you're from.
Yes,
Ah.
it is. Yes.
Arkansas, Missouri, Oklahoma, and Kansas.
Gravity's testing me. Okay.
But it is based off of because we wanted to do a acronym for something, but
Yeah.
we couldn't figure out what.
And we
then
didn't.
Adrian came up with a month.
And we didn't like coma.
And we run amok every
Yeah,
single
we do.
episode.
Right? We did
It's
not like
rough.
coma. It just
I think
didn't
all of
sound
us
good.
have ADHD.
Oh no, I mean if it's
Whoa.
if it's an acronym or anything, I probably have it, But I'll get out of your main.
Thank you.
Oh,
again.
no.
This has
Oh,
been
for
great.
sure,
This
for
has been
sure.
great.
Alrighty.
Well, y'all have a
Appreciate
great
it.
rest of your day.
You
Awesome.
too.
You too. If I get a chance, I'll cruise by and try to grab some more. chocolate.
also team suspenders. They're just hidden.
Right.
I usually
All right, I got our
I'm like,
guests.
you know what?
Awesome.
Just as comfortable.
See, I kept it.
Yay. We'll see you later.
Oh, fantastic.
15, 20 minutes, half hour.
Sorry, we've been so busy.
All right.
Yeah, we've been back to back on interviews. It's been great.
Well, that's fantastic.
Yes. It's fun when you have to actually stop interviews to eat because, as opposed to just, you don't have anybody, so it's okay if you go ahead and eat.
Well, I love this convention because, I get to meet a whole bunch of people that are like on my level and I don't have to feel like such a weirdo all the time.
Sorry, I don't know why it keeps going out like that. Can you put it on the YouTube channel and see if it's going live on the YouTube channel? It may not go out. Not that one. That one. Yep. There we go.
Okay. You just leave it up on
Yeah,
that one?
just leave it like that. You're not going to see anything.
These are my little Kachina mascots to keep the energy where it needs to be so that I can do the work.
If you want to see what's going on live,
Oh,
there it is right there. And then there you are right there on the Book of Faces on that phone.
Yes.
Oh,
The one in front of you,
fantastic.
it's going to have a little bit of a lag, so it may bother
It's
you.
going to have a big lag because
Yeah.
that's from earlier this morning.
Yeah.
Oh, that's okay.
And the camera that we're using is actually the camera that's out there on the tripod.
Yeah, right up there on the tripod.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, so you got all kinds of places to look, and it's okay. We don't look at any of them.
Yeah, we don't
so.
look at it either. We have a hard time even keeping track of the.
You start
The
jumping
chat.
back and forth, just decide to yell, squirrel.
Yes,
That's the easiest way.
All right.
it is for sure.
So why don't you let us know a little bit about who you are and where you're from and what blood type you are and who was your firstborn? And no, I'm just kidding.
Right. Social security
happening?
number, credit card
That's
number,
not-
all that
that's-
stuff.
Delayed.
Oh my God, what the heck happened there?
That's when I was fixing the camera when we were. That's delayed. You're going
That's
to pay
from
attention
way
to
earlier.
that.
That's from
Yeah.
way earlier. Okay, I thought that was like.
I said
right
way
now.
earlier. I said this morning.
Oh, okay, I missed that part because I was like, something is happening.
No, it's not
Goodness.
paranormal.
So yeah, for
Podcast
sure.
going on.
Okay.
So, first off, tell us who you are and what
Didn't I
you do.
just say that?
Did you?
Yes, I did.
I'm so sorry.
My name is Allison. I live in Cadiz, Kentucky. I grew up in Nashville, Tennessee. My mom's still there, and I go there frequently to help her out because she's in ill health. But I bought this property in Cadiz, Kentucky, specifically to do CE5 meditation. I did that back in October 2024, and I've done a bunch of infrastructure work to the property, built outbuildings. It's called Three Jewels Peace Garden,
Oh,
and it is specifically for folks who want kind of a respite from all of the demands, current, modern demands of life, and who want to kind of regain a sense of hope by initiating CE5 extraterrestrial contact.
cool. And can you explain a little bit about what CE5 itself is?
CE5 means Close Encounters of the Fifth Kind, which is considered the most intimate of contacts simply because it's not initiated by them, but initiated by us. And we do it through registering ourselves on their technology by using techniques of meditation.
Cool. Very
And then they notice us and they're like, oh, hey,
So, do you follow along with Stephen Greer?
yes.
Okay, cool.
Yes, that's how I got started. It was during the pandemic, and I watched Close Encounters of the Fifth Kind on Prime, and I was like, I want to do that. I really need to do this. This is something special. So I found the community. I downloaded the app, which is, a lot of people are like, is it a subscription? Is it going to take $100 out of my account? No, it's $10, and you got it for life, and it updates, and you have instant access to all the meditations, to the whole CE5 process, and to a lot of amazing resources that are out there through the Serious Disclosure app.
Very cool.
So there, my understanding is I've looked at it. I've not delved into it deeply, but it's a specific formula that's used as far as your meditation techniques.
Yes, it's visual. It's starting with the crop circle tones, which are basically radio tones that were transmitted during the first iterations of CE5 contact, and they were recorded. And you play them, away from your group, and turn it up, and they somehow register your desire to initiate contact. And so I believe they were recorded in England, in the Salisbury Plain, where the prop circles usually appear.
Yeah.
And so we play those tones, and then we start in with visualization, with Greer's meditation. It's called coherent thought sequencing.
Okay.
And coherent thought sequencing, you envision yourself and your group, and then visually imagine yourself, and then rise up into outer space, and then go all the way out to the galaxies and to the local group, and then zoom yourself back into your exact pinpointed location. So I tell people one of the best ways to start visualizing for CE5 contact is to get on Google Earth and see where your property is, zoom all the way out and then all the way in, and then repeatedly until you're able to visualize it in your head without using
Brilliant.
Google Earth.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah. And that's the first step of coherent thought sequencing. And the second is establishing your brotherhood with other beings in the universe. The fact that we all come from the same carbon, and we all are sentient beings, and we all desire the same connection through compassion.
Yeah.
that all beings crave. And we create that connection through compassion by allowing ourselves to transcend fear and rise above all of that, and say, I'm a being, you're a being, let's communicate.
That's cool.
Cool. Now, when you have I'm going to call it a gathering, because that's what you're doing.
Mhm.
People actually gather in one spot,
Yes.
and they all want to be there first off, otherwise they wouldn't be there, right? As far as the individuals like myself, or let's say the group right here,
Yes.
we would all converge in one area, which you've kind of created I call it a safe zone, or a zone of activity. So when you do that and you start this, for example, would you be like a leader to coordinate everything that's going on? A speaker, a guide? I'm not sure what word to use. Does that make sense?
Of course. And that kind of guru energy is something I want to stay away from, because every single human being, every single sentient human being out there, has the capability, and it's not about how much knowledge we have. It's about being able to understand where the switch is and being able to turn it to on, and that's it. That's the only knowledge.
Is it kind of like the meditating we did
That's
with
exactly
table
what I was
tipping?
thinking of.
Yes,
last night.
exactly.
Oh, that's right,
Exactly.
Yeah.
And every sentient being in the universe has access to that switch, and it's just a matter of going through a process to turn it on. That's it.
Learn how to reach it.
Yeah.
But does somebody,
Yeah.
does one person guide all of that? Like to get everybody focused on the same, or is it just you individually just sit there quietly and try to engage?
It's guided at the beginning,
Okay.
only for visualization purposes.
Gotcha.
Okay.
So it's to assist in getting all of us on the same page, and especially when it comes to compassion, to build compassion between the group, to recognize that we are all having the same experience, we all have the same suffering, we all have the same goals.
Okay. So, I'm trying to think here. Apparently, you've done this quite a few times. Do all of the participants, do they have that one consciousness? Do they all feel what everybody else is feeling? Do they experience?
You mean like a hive
unique-
mind?
You know what's
Like a what?
funny?
Like a hive mind.
Yeah.
I thought you said a hot
Or like
dog.
a
I'm like,
collective
huh?
consciousness.
No.
Okay,
Like, that
so
wouldn't work.
hive mind, that's for insects.
Okay.
Well, that's why I said it's like a hive mind.
Do they kind of?
We all start out whenever we're separate beings, before we meditate together in any setting, whether it's a Buddhist Sangha or this. we've all got a bunch of garbage happening in our own head. It's called the monkey mind. And it's a combination
Got
of of fears and concerns and discomforts, even if it's down to like itch, we're all on our own page with that. And that's not really the definition of individuality. Every single one of us is an individual because we all have a purpose for joy.
Okay.
And we all follow a different path to get to that same purpose.
Yeah.
And so, we all go into it with the monkey mind. We practice it to quiet that monkey mind and recognize the individuality, personhood, and joy of those other people. And so that doesn't create a hive mind, it creates a sense of cooperation.
Yeah.
I used to play traditional Irish music, and I was a guitarist. And we would go in, and we would all know the same tune, but you'd have the piper, the fiddler, the bowrum player, the flute player, the tin whistle player, and we would all have our different instruments, but it would all be the same tune, and that together created this incredible synergy of rhythm and sound, and it would just reverberate through the whole venue and especially the pub, and that was what I craved. So if you can call it a hive mind, I guess, but it's way more than that because it requires your individual input and your understanding of the goal.
It's more like
That's
an
cool.
orchestra.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There
yes.
you
I think
go.
that's a
Yes.
good word because I have two music professional or performance majors in
Yes.
my daughters, and that's what they do. Like you just said, as soon as you start saying the music, I'm like, I got it.
Yes.
Yep.
So it's
Yep.
Symphony,
putting all of
orchestra,
that, 'cause
band,
you could have,
absolutely.
you could
A
have
blending
three
of
people.
everybody. Yep.
You can have 50 to 100 to 500 people
Exactly.
all orchestrating
Yep.
with the same vibrational level. You're trying to reach
And
the same vibrational level.
That is exactly what it's about. It's about
Oh my
vibration.
God, I know it. You see the light bulb go off?
Well, it's
No,
it's
I'm
like
sorry.
it's like with what Nikola Tesla said. If you want to understand the nature of the universe, think about energy, frequency, and vibration.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
And that's what it is. And when people say, "Well, you got to reach a higher vibration," what they're really not able to describe is the fact that you got to. It's about being in that session. It's about being in that orchestra. It's about understanding how to play your instrument. That's it.
Mhm, exactly. Because you know yourself the best.
Absolutely.
Now, when you get into this, I don't know how to say this part. When you combine all your resources and you're creating this music, I'll call it.
Mm-hmm.
Is that when other entities or that's when they start communicating
That
back
is
through the same,
exactly
so
when it
they're
happens.
joining in on
Yes.
this orchestra,
Yes, it's just like Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
right?
The end of the movie, when they start playing the
Yes.
music.
Yes.
That's it. The vibration of your group attracts them
Okay.
because they can feel you on their technology, whether it's an integrative technology with AI and quantum functions.
Yeah.
I mean, they have. When I had an experience that had nothing to do with CE5 back in 1997, I saw a 300-foot wide disc over a rise in upstate New York, and that's what started the whole curiosity for me. It's like, okay, this isn't science fiction; this is reality.
Yeah.
And the second I observed it, boom. Not the second, actually. I was able to get a good look at it for at least 10, 20 seconds. And I was like, wow, zoom, gone. How did it know I was observing it?
Yeah.
You can put the
And that
wet
makes so much
force on it.
sense too, because we've done shows before, at least on Bordertown Strange and What If Tomorrow on the Fringe, that talk about cymatics and
Yes.
harmonics and things, and how they were used in ancient civilizations
Absolutely.
to create some of the buildings. And it looks like they may have been able to actually fly ships or craft of some sort here.
The ancient
with them.
Vedic tradition calls them vimanas.
Yes.
Yes. and it simply means vehicle.
Yes.
Did you say Egyptian or
No.
what?
Vedic,
Oh.
ancient India.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you know, in the tombs and the pyramids, there's flying saucers and
There's-
hieroglyphics.
Yeah. There's some vehicles in there as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of different types.
Yep.
So
And
you know,
even-
you're not looking at just one civilization that had these
No.
back in the day. There is different ones
Exactly.
around the world that had them.
Well, also, I mean, it gets to the point where, you know, if you study, you know, sound enough, you realize that, you know, with ancient Incas, what they did with their architecture is they could literally mold the stone with sound.
Yes.
At least, you know, the theory goes. So that's quite a possibility. I mean, you see the impossible in ancient architecture.
Yes, and the name is completely escaping me, but there are stones that are so close together that, well, even on Machu Picchu, they have
Oh, yeah.
stones that are so close together that nobody knows how they were able to do this on top of a mountain.
Yeah.
Oh, they were fused together.
Precise
Yeah.
90 degree
Really?
Yeah.
angles.
They're like so close you can't slip a piece of paper between them. Like
Oh,
super, super
And
Interesting.
Pam, precise 90-degree
Yes,
angles.
absolutely.
Precise.
Like
Yep.
mechanically precise angles.
Without equipment.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
So I've got a question for you.
Yeah.
I'm guessing my guess is you've probably been engaged in several sessions this current year.
Yes.
Okay. How about in last year?
Yes.
Okay. Have you noticed a difference in how it's working between 2025 and 2026? And the reason I'm asking, I'll tell you why I'm asking, because I have noticed that the vibrational levels of absolutely everything has been multiplying and increasing since about January 2nd, the full moon.
Yeah.
And it's been, I mean, steadily rising, and it's creating chaos for a lot of people. And I'm wondering, how is that affecting you? Or is it? Is this crazy question?
It's
Or?
not a crazy question because what's happening is the awakening of women, an entire gender in this of our species is awakening to their own freedom.
Okay.
And it is creating chaos everywhere because we're not going to put up with what we put up with. And we are choosing to awaken ourselves. Now, I've been like this for years. So it didn't need to happen with me. I already understood, you know, kind of what's necessary for us and what's going on. And that's not the reason, but it's a reason. It's one of them. The chaos is part of what is necessary to awaken us.
That's yeah, I agree. But it's not just women. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
I've been going through it. I mean,
Absolutely.
I mean,
Yeah.
they all say, woo woo and all this kind of. That's why we created the shirts. You know, are you woo woo? So, but I do have some gifts. I'll just say it that way. And I have noticed that many things for me have changed, all for the better. But I feel like my vibrational level keeps going up and up and up. And I've been rising through this pyramid.
Yes.
I'll call it, but it does go in waves because you're not always up here. And all of a sudden, you'll take a
Oh,
big
no,
dive.
no,
It's
no.
like,
Yep.
whoa, what the heck's going on here? And you come back up again.
And it's traumatic.
It can be, yeah.
And change itself, just the very nature of it, is traumatic. But in Buddhism, you know, nothing stays the same. Change is part of everything,
Right.
and so is, you know, suffering, and so is transition, you know, to the next existence.
Right.
And so it seems traumatic, but it's really necessary. And I know I have to see it that way. Sometimes things get me really annoyed and mad. You know, I look at the news cycle and I think, how can people possibly be that stupid?
Yeah.
And why am I back down to the level 4? You know, seriously, it's like, okay, get out. Okay, get back into 5. Oh, I feel more comfortable.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
No, yeah,
And the dips
it's a
are
roller coaster.
It is a roller coaster, and it's okay. It's okay to feel like that. That's fine. It's part of the growth.
And I truly believe it's the universe pushing it back down on us that is really forcing us to get that vibrational level up so that we can more easily communicate.
Absolutely.
That's my theory on the whole thing. I truly believe that. Am I Buddhist? No, but for whatever reason, that's the basic philosophy. A lot of that keeps bombarding me. It's like, why are you thinking that way? I don't know. That's what the Buddhists think.
These
Yeah, it makes
changes
sense.
in our life are like breathing, and you breathe in and you breathe out, and you think no change. But the thing is, every single time you breathe in, your body is being nourished, and you're having another thought, and that is a progression.
That's a good way to look at it.
Yeah.
I never thought about it like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like I've almost got it, but it's like,
Yeah, just out of grasp.
roller coaster is too fast right now.
If you want a squirrel, Puma Puku. That's the name of the place I was trying to think of that has a
Keep a
precise
journal.
stones.
Was that?
Keep a journal.
What are these creations that you have?
Oh, these right here. These are okay. I brought them with me today just to kind of keep the energy on point.
Nice.
So this is blue chasing star kachina. I got all of these in Navajo country when I was going through 2 years ago. Blue chasing star kachina is one of the Star Nations kachinas, and it's he's Hopi.
You can show that up there. You can show that up there on the
okay.
camera. Yeah, they're all Hopis, right?
These
all
are
Hopi
these are
Nation.
Hopi, but I also have at home. I also have Pueblo kachinas.
Nice.
Huge area
So
out there, Colorado, and yeah, especially Colorado.
I was in New Mexico, and I got to go into a kiva.
Nice.
And on the Hemis Reservation. And I tell you what, that was a place where kind of the first awakening away from, a rebellious awakening away from Western culture really happened in 1680, called the Pueblo Rebellion. And they took back their spirituality and their faith and their, and their practices, traditional practices, and, made certain forever since then that Western society could not violate it, and it could not dictate to them who and what to believe.
Thank goodness they were able to do that.
Absolutely, absolutely. So, blue chasing star kachina is part of the Hopi prophecy of the blue star prophecy, which I won't go into here, but it's about awakening and about getting to know our brothers and sisters in the Star Nations.
Very cool.
And this is hummingbird kachina. Hummingbird is about joy and about keeping the energy focused on creating joy in ourselves and in others, and holding on to it, because the definition of joy isn't really like that bipolar definition of happy, 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 and then you go back down and you're like, why am I miserable? Because you don't have joy. Joy is one of those things where you truly understand your nature, your purpose in the universe, and not just purpose, but significance. It's about your significance as a thinking, sentient being. And that is really the definition of joy, is just being aware of that. And this is Roadrunner, and Roadrunner is for communication. Roadrunner sends a message far and wide and gets it out to as much of an audience as possible. So there we go. So these are the kachinas for podcasts.
That's very cool.
The podcast kachinas.
That's a great idea. I love it. I love it.
I love
so
it.
the Hopis, I'm trying to
Yeah.
remember here, were the Hopis predominantly like Montana, Idaho?
The Hopi Reservation is
what's
smack in the middle of the Navajo Reservation that borders New Mexico and Arizona.
Hopis in New Mexico. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
New Mexico, Arizona area.
There's
Last
so
night-
much with the
last
Hopi
night
too,
is
because you've
hitting.
got like the Hopi prophecy.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, the Hopi prophecy. I absolutely love the Hopi prophecy. I
Yes.
watched the old video, the old film from 1972, I believe. It was the year I was born, and where it was first described. And I was like, this is it.
Yeah,
We're in
there's- We have wanted to do a show on just the Hopi prophecy for a while now, and
Yeah.
we haven't got around to it. We've got to get it on to do.
Oh, absolutely.
On at least Strange, if not Fringe. One of them. We got to do
Yeah.
it on one of them, probably Fringe.
Yeah.
So yeah, that'd be a good one.
I was supposed to meet you and meet these guys today.
Fantastic.
Based on last night as well.
Yeah.
I've seen these three living
Living?
in my past. I know I am drawn so hard to the West and the Native American cultures. And I truly believe I was a Native American boy at one time. But while you're talking and explaining, and I did hear most of what you said, I will re-listen to it all later, but I'm like sitting there going and watching them actually dancing. I was actually watching them dancing while you were talking. I'm like, okay, guys, don't worry about it. I'm not going weird on you guys, but no, I actually had almost like a flashback. It's like I've seen them, and I don't think it was because of vacation.
So
A vacation. 'Cause I mean,
we have T-shirts that say "Are you boo boo?" Ken is woo woo.
Ken is
so you know.
Oh, that's-
yes.
I don't
a beautiful
have, I
thing.
don't have the
It is a
official
beautiful
shirt
thing,
yet,
yeah.
though. Wherever it's at. Can you see it? I don't know. Anyway.
Yeah, we saw it over
You
here.
can see, okay, I don't have the official shirt yet, but I'm probably going to get one. But yeah, almost goes along with last night's session.
Yeah. That's
Anyway, go
interesting.
ahead.
Oh, I'm
back now.
We're
I
squirrel.
met the Kachinas when I first went out west. The first time since I was born in Colorado, and I left when I was a year old with my parents. But when I went back west, I went straight through New Mexico, and that place was just magical. And that's where I got to know Hummingbird because they kept flying in my tent constantly.
Nice.
Constantly when I was on the Hemis Reservation. So, of course, the Pueblo, the Navajo, the Hopi, they know things, they know what's going on. My previous training with the First Nations was with the Ocheti Sakowin, and my teacher was a Lakota. And he taught me the Inipi Lodge traditions and the pipe keeping traditions and how to understand the sacred and communicate with the spirit world by talking to them, by feeding them, by respecting them. So, yeah,
Did you say Lakota?
Lakota.
Yes.
I had experience with that.
Yes.
We actually had some friends of mine and I, we were at Illinois, Kaskaskia River, Fort Kaskaskia, and we were just down the hill from the cemetery. We were in the woods. The river was like maybe, it was a bluff. We didn't realize it was a bluff about 200 feet behind us, and then it went straight down to the river. It's like, ooh. But anyway, so we're sitting around this make-believe campfire. We had a plasma ball. And,
Really?
And it was like 5 or 6 of us, and we're sitting around this thing. One of the guys who did have some Native American blood in him, more so in the eastern area, but all of a sudden he started chanting. And we had Native Americans all around us. I kept feeling they were getting closer and closer, not to harm us, but they were curious what was going on. And when I looked up the hill, it's one of my stories, guys. When I looked up the hill, which was about 70 feet or so, straight up the hill, there were two tombstones up there, a bigger one and a smaller one. And my buddy was up there because he was smoking. I could see his little red eyeball, with a cigarette going back and forth. And I saw him. This is what I saw. I saw him squat down and sit in front of one of them. And so I keep staring at him, and he's up there, and all these, like I said, these Native Americans. Then the plasma ball just ran out of juice. It was battery powered, so it went out of juice. And so it started getting cold, and we're like, we got to get going. So we shut everything down, and I'm like, so let's let Al know, because it was the guy's name up on the hill. I go, let's let him know that we're going to shut down. And my buddy goes, Al's been gone for an hour. I said, no, he's right there. I can still see him. He's right there. No, Ken. Al's been gone for over an hour. He went back to warm some chili up so we could all have some chili when we go back up to where the cars were. I go, I can see him. He's right there. And he goes, no, he's not here. I go, grab my flashlight, shut up there. There is nobody sitting there. But the person had an Indian chief headdress gone. So the Indian chief was up there overlooking what we were doing, and all of his group was surrounding us, like almost like a protection, maybe, or more just curious. What are these guys doing down here? You know, like 6 or 7 of them, male, female, and I couldn't believe it. I was watching this guy for an hour and a half, and he was never there.
The elders of the spirit world see our hearts, and they don't see our skin colors. They don't see anything else. The language they speak is the heart language, and so when they feel that heart language different from what the other humans that they interact with, of course, curiosity is going to be the natural response.
The other more interesting part was when we were wrapping everything up. I can't remember the guy's name who was with us. I said, I didn't know you knew Lakota. He goes, what? I said, you were chanting. He goes, I was? And he said, well, I knew a little bit of stuff, but I said, no, it wasn't normal, like Choctaw or something like that. I said, no, because that's a lot in that area, Illinois area, Southern Illinois. I said, no. And somebody said, he was chanting in Lakota. He goes, I don't know, Lakota. What are you talking about? That was crazy.
That's interesting.
When was this?
About 10, 15 years ago.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's funny because when you said plasma bowl for a second there, I thought you were talking about spirit orbs, which I've seen, of course, and they come into the Inipi Lodge during a prayer ceremony.
Really?
Yes, yes.
Very interesting.
You want to get this kind of, I guess, wrapped up? You want anything else? Or?
Oh, yeah,
This has
yeah.
been fascinating.
Oh,
It is
fantastic!
absolutely fascinating. And, when we're talking about this, it brings to mind, too, not every practice, but some of them, and I say practice loosely, there's a thing called Indian running. Are you familiar with that?
No,
So, man, I'm butchering this. I can't remember which tribes do it. But they train their young men to run. And as they do, it's cross country, but it's cross dimension almost.
well, it's like that woman in
like going
Mexico
through
who
different
does that
Yes.
incredible running
Really?
across the desert.
Space and
Exactly,
time?
that's it.
Oh.
So they'll start out one place and they'll arrive 2 hours before they were supposed to arrive because they've been able to get there
Yeah.
that fast.
Wow.
Yes, and they have seen places where they see their footprints just get further and further apart until they're
Wow,
gone.
really?
Yeah.
Oh,
And,
that is freaky.
I
That
know of
happens with the
one
Maasai and
occasion where they
Pygmy.
see someone watch them run and then
Yes.
just disappear.
What?
So
Yep.
yeah,
Yeah,
That's
Is there
crazy.
video footage? kidding.
there's not video of it.
I'm
No.
kidding.
But there's an excellent book called Indian Running.
Interesting.
Okay.
Yes.
And it's funny. It's just really funny because the venue that I have in Katie's for CE5 and for camping and meditation is actually a Buddhist venue. It's
Really?
yes. I built a Tibetan Buddhist shrine, and it has all of the Thangka paintings and the altar and everything. And I built it for meditation so that people have kind of a cultural, something to culturally grasp onto as to the kind of, ethical expectations through Buddhism and the practice expectations, and that this is what they're doing. It's the same as what the Buddhists do.
No.
It makes me so sad because we've gotten so far away from, just touching the earth. Yeah, just being one with the earth. We're so divorced from it at this point.
We are.
And it's such
To
a
our
shame, but
Yeah.
really all you need to reconnect and recreate that isn't just like a bunch of stuff that you buy off a website or a bunch of crystals or anything. It's about just going there and being there.
Yes. Yeah.
Taking your shoes off and
Exactly.
putting your feet,
Touching
toes
grass.
grass. Yep.
And it's funny because I moved there in October 2024, and I wasn't prepared for how quiet it is
Oh, I
out
can
there.
imagine.
And it's gotten to the point where I've become sensitive to infrasound. So, it could be completely just quiet out there, and all of a sudden I'll feel like this low rumbling vibration inside of me. and I'm like, there's a thunderstorm happening in Paducah. And I'll turn on AccuWeather, and there it is.
Isn't
Oh,
that interesting? Oh my
That's
gosh, I
awesome.
love
Is
it.
that where you're? Yeah, Paducah area.
No, actually, I'm down in Cadiz. So Paducah is like 60 miles away from where Cadiz is. So
Okay, CADIZ.
yes.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
I don't know if I may
Yeah.
have been through there or not, but all right.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I'm smack in the middle between Hopkinsville, Paducah, and Mayfield. So
Okay.
that's where I
Okay.
like right next to LBL.
Oh,
I
see?
absolutely
Okay,
love Land
yes.
Between the Lakes.
I've
I
been
love
telling
it.
everybody, anybody that's one of my big things. Have you been to Land Between the Lakes?
I've
Have
had
you-
my first Squatch experience out there, and it was
Nice.
the whole reason why I moved to where I am now. Besides the
Really?
fact that it's 93% dark sky,
Yes.
and that enables viewing so much better for CE5 experiences. But also, I went camping by myself for just like a little itty bitty vision quest. Just needed to get away from the hubbub of Nashville.
Yeah.
And I'd been putting a tub out, feeding the animals every single night. I'd put in my leftovers, a couple of apples, some bread, just toss it in, put it in a tub, put it about 60 feet away from my campsite, so that they would raid the tub and not my car.
Yeah.
And
no joke.
and I would sleep in the car, and it would be empty every single morning. I didn't think anything of it. Well, the fourth night that I was there, I hear something wakes me up. I'm in the car and I hear galumph, 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 and I mean just ground shaking. Like this thing is big, and it's right outside the car, and I'm like, what? It's 2:00 in the morning, and I'm just frozen. Right, like, who is this? And then I get out the next morning, and I look, and of course the thing's empty, but there's this beautiful pink mussel shell
Oh, they left you
on
dead.
top of the tire
Yeah.
on my car.
oh, that's sweet.
Yeah. Obvious that it couldn't have gotten there unless it was placed.
Right.
So
A gift.
Absolutely.
yeah,
Yeah, that is so cool. Yeah, so we've had friends that were just out there, and I'm like from Kansas, and she's from Oklahoma, and he's from up around the St. Louis area. So, this is a little hop, skip, and a jump for us,
Yeah.
but they drive in and they spent quite a bit of time there just a few weeks ago.
yeah.
And we had a show on Land Between the Lakes maybe 3 months ago.
Oh, fantastic.
So I told Shauna we didn't get a chance to drive through on the way in.
But we're going.
We've
drive
got
through
to
on
drive through on the way
back.
out
Yeah.
just to experience the energy.
I go through LVL so many times. It's just normal, like driving north to south. Me and taking my kid to go eat ice cream,
Yeah.
and driving 40 miles up the peninsula to go eat ice cream. But it's great having that unbroken wilderness.
Oh, yeah.
So-
and that's what I want to see.
Oh, I
From
need
here,
wilderness.
you could, if you go basically
west,
a little
isn't
bit
it?
southwest, you go right through Cadiz, right your area.
I'll show you exactly where I am.
You're right there. When we go straight through,
Just
and
don't show
into
the
LBL,
internet.
Yeah. Just don't flip the camera around. We're good.
See that little divot right? See the divot in Tennessee right there?
Yeah. Is that where you're at?
Right there.
Sweet.
Okay, so
Yep.
you're right there.
I'm
Yeah,
right
we're
there.
definitely going to have to zip
We
through.
will.
This
Y'all,
is flying
y'all
by too.
definitely visit. Absolutely.
Right.
I love cooking
We will.
vegetarian for people, and as long as you let me know in advance, I'll make a bunch of veggie burgers and pasta, and
Sweet.
and y'all can bring your paranormal equipment, your podcast
I'm
equipment.
vegetarian because I have to be, unfortunately. I have alpha gal, so.
You have alpha get wow.
Yeah. So,
She got bit by a tick.
yeah.
I've been bit by Lone Star ticks about 3 times out there, and I'm just waiting for
Waiting for
for
the
it to
right
happen.
tick to come along.
Oh, I'm like,
So-
no, I love my
It's not
bacon.
fun.
I love my steak.
So,
I don't
yeah.
want it.
But I see you. I'm ignoring you.
I know. Go
So,
ahead. Finish your sentence because I've got something I think you're going to like to hear. But go ahead.
oh, okay.
No. Finish your sentence.
Well, now I forgot my
I've got it
You
right
were
here.
talking about
I forgot I saved it right here.
you're a vegetarian, you had got bit by a tick, and you're just waiting for the time.
Oh, yeah. So it's not fun, but you know what? I feel a lot better since I'm not eating red meat and things, and I don't miss it. We've talked about that. We
Yeah.
went to a steakhouse the other night. Steak smells good, but I don't want it.
I had
Yeah.
chicken instead of steak because I've been eating a lot of chicken and turkey lately.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I don't miss it. Okay, go ahead.
Do I have a big grin on my face?
You do.
Okay. You are where you pointed there. That is almost exactly on the 37th parallel.
Oh yeah,
Really?
we live on the 37th parallel.
She's
okay.
on, and
Yeah.
where you pointed, which I poked on that spot you told me,
Uh-huh.
it is at 3667. You're almost
yeah.
at the 37th
Oh my
parallel.
We're on
Gosh, right
37.0.
They're on 37.0.
Yeah.
So where you pointed, is that about right?
Just maybe a little bit north, like track maybe just a
interesting.
tiny bit, maybe
But
a mile to the
right
north.
Right about that same within 1 degree.
Yeah.
You guys, straight line
Yeah.
between both of you guys.
Wow.
That's cool. Yeah, I am
I
right
knew you,
smack
as soon as
dab
I hit
on
that, I'm
it.
like, oh my God, I gotta tell you guys.
I know. I was like,
I'm so
hang
sorry,
on.
but I had to tell you guys. I'm like, oh my.
The Earth has energy meridians.
It does,
You
for
know,
sure.
it really does. No, normally, I'm most aware of the ones that are waterway related.
Yes, yeah. And where I live, we're on a border town. We're on the border of Kansas and Oklahoma, exactly.
Wow.
And we live right by a river.
Uh-huh.
So there's a major ley line that runs right through there.
Yep.
We've got a whole bunch of little outliers that are on it. And
Yeah.
we have
Is the
some
same river
really
that's right
weird
by you the
stuff.
one that runs through my hometown? Or my
Yes.
hometown, not my hometown.
Katy.
Yeah.
Katy River. Yeah. Sure is.
So is this the property that we're talking about that you built this on?
That's it, right there.
Wow.
So did it call you or did you find it?
I spent so many hours on Zillow just crawling through properties with a set of standards, with a set of criteria. I needed dark sky, I needed isolation, not complete isolation.
Right.
I needed being close to resources at the same time, and I'm right by the Amish community.
Oh, nice.
And they have a bulk food store out there
That's
where
cool.
you can buy $200 worth of groceries for like 40.
Oh, nice.
And I have so much access. I'm right where there's fishing, so I can, if I wanted to grab my pole and go get some catfish, I could.
Nice.
So
So great.
it's really, and I'm right by LBL where I had that experience, and I've got 93% dark sky, which is the only location with sky that dark outside of that area by Crossville, Tennessee, with the dark sky. So
I have to say, I'm so glad you were able to come back today. There's no way we could have fit all this in 15 minutes yesterday.
I know.
Because I would have got excited and we would have been here till midnight.
But I'm really happy that I was able to do that today. I wanted the chance to really kind of come back and establish what my goal is and what my intention is for everything that I'm doing right now.
That is
So
amazing.
how do
what
we
you're doing.
contact you or how do people, do you want people
Yes,
to,
yeah.
to,
Absolutely.
get in touch with you? You want them to, because you want them on that
want them
property
to have the
to
Marmaduke.
experience it, right?
Yes, absolutely. This is a flyer that I've been giving people, and it says 3 Jewels, Peace Garden, and Meditation Room.
Terrific.
And it's got the address and everything on it too. I do have this, says it's scheduled weekly meditation or weekday meditation practice, Buddhist Sangha. That's by appointment. I mean, it has a time, but it's by appointment. If you let me know in advance,
Okay.
I'll sweep out the shrine and get the seating ready. I normally do my own meditation, on my own, but getting people excited about this has been a challenge.
Yeah.
It's always been a challenge, especially with the CE5. People are like, what are they going to do? Well, are they going to abduct me? What's going to happen?
Yes.
No, it's about energy. It's about communication. It's about visual confirmation, most importantly. And that's the great thing about this practice is that you do get visual confirmation. It exists. They're going to tell you that they're there.
That's
There's no
amazing.
way around it. So when you come, when you participate, and when you go in with a heart that's ready to communicate, it's going to happen, guaranteed.
For sure.
Is it a daytime process, a day into night, overnight type process? What is the couple hours?
A few hours, yeah. You just meet up, starting around sunset. You go in with a crop circle tones, and you start in with a coherent thought sequencing, and then I put on usually a 432 hertz tone, a bit of music, and just keep it like that, and you just sit and relax, and it's not even where you have to stay in a meditative state. You know, you can get up, go to the bathroom, get something to eat, come back, sit down. It's just that when you initially have that that coming together, that where you mesh your energies together in the meditation, that prepares you mentally for a continuing contact that'll happen over the next several hours.
That is incredible.
Is it a quiet time after your initial thing? Is it more quiet, do you think? Or
Usually
there's some banter?
There's some banter. It's usually in a low voice if you need to communicate with somebody, but it's
Try to stay
mostly
in the zone, basically.
you want to be in the you want to be in the zone, because what you're watching for is that confirmation phenomena that happens in the sky, right? Usually right above your head, and and you see things, and you want people to be able to see what you're seeing. So you'll be like 12 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 3 o'clock, and 45 degrees. Is that FAA? Is that or what? Because there's
so much
other
up there.
there's a couple of different phenomena that are human made, and that's satellites and FAA lights. And if you're able to distinguish, what that is, you can even use a satellite tracker. Then you'll be able to distinguish what is not human.
Yeah, we usually use something just like flight radar to help us figure out what's up there.
Yep.
And some different apps. But yeah, that's so cool. I know I'm the only one from my team that got to come today, so I'm going to take your information back because I know this will excite some of them for sure.
Let me just give you these flyers.
That'd be great.
How many do you want?
Can you be like 5 of them, maybe?
Oh, absolutely.
That'd be terrific.
There you go.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Here, I don't want to take all of them.
Oh, no, I've got a bunch in the bottom too.
Are you
bought,
sure?
Yeah, I bought like 1,000 of them in a box, and I realized
nice.
I got too many, but
And it's Allison, right?
Allison, yeah.
Well,
Allison.
This has been fantastic. Really.
It has.
spectacular.
And can you one more time let
Yes.
everybody know who you are and where they can contact you?
Yes, absolutely. My name is Allison Carter. I'm originally from Nashville, Tennessee, and you can contact me on Facebook via 3 Jewels Peace Garden, and also on Hip Camp. If you want to come out and go camping and do a CE5, I'll do a CE5 with anyone who wants to do it. You can just look for 3 Jewels Peace Garden on Hip Camp, and there I am. And I keep the prices on camping extremely low. It's like $20. Because I consider doing CE5 with people to be an extension of Buddhist service to others.
Very
Do you
cool.
have cabins or anything for people
Oh,
who
yes.
can't really camp?
Absolutely, I have a cabin. My son's at MTSU right now, so I have the cabin set up for guests. So
Nice.
while he's at school, I'll have guests for the cabin. I also have the shrine, and people are absolutely welcome to sleep in the shrine as long as your shoes are off and you stay respectful. That's we're all
That's what
good.
matters. Yeah.
And it's comfy. I've got Japanese futons, and I like cooking for people. Like I said, vegetarian. I'll give you coffee in the morning if you got to run off and go do stuff. So it's a nice base camp for going to LBL as well if you want to go squatching
Yeah.
out in LBL.
That's why I'm excited. I'm like, ooh.
Probably online, but how many people can stay in the cabin?
I can host a couple.
Yes.
Two people. I do have one foldaway bed, and one sofa with cushions. But if you've got sleeping bags, you can do like a whole family can stay in there if you just want to cram into one room with the kids.
Okay, one thing we're trying to do before everybody gets away is we're trying to get better about getting selfies. So
absolutely.
Shaw's got the long arms,
Can you
so
turn
she
around
gets to
again?
take a picture for us.
Oh yes. Okay.
Oh, hang on. Turn around, make this way. Grace.
This has been terrific. Thank you so much.
What's your name again?
Pam.
Pam.
Yes.
And Ken.
I'm Ken, yes.
All right.
I'm getting stiff. I gotta get up.
And Shauna.
Shauna. Nice
Yes.
to meet you.
Yeah, this has been great. Thank you again so much for coming back. I'm so excited about what you're doing.
Oh,
It's
that's
amazing.
fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I really want people to come in and enjoy the benefits of initiating contact and being able to experience joy. Ooh, what's this? What's this? Monster Paranormal.
That's
Cool.
my group in
Ken's
St.
group.
Louis.
Oh, fantastic. Yeah, I'll check you guys out. Are you on Facebook?
I am. Yep.
Fantastic.
Very cool.
All right.
Yeah, and make sure. Did you get some of our business cards here today?
Cards up,
I'll get
podcast
those.
cards are up on
Okay.
here.
Yeah, this one is okay, this one is my podcast.
Oh, fantastic.
And we
Watertown
deep dive all the
Strange.
weird stuff. And this one is Shauna's.
Oh, you got one?
Oh, does she have one?
Fantastic.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, he got one.
Fantastic.
Can you
All
grab
right.
one of the What If Tomorrows for me, Shaw? Please. They're just the stickers over there. Yeah.
I forgot
Now, this
to
is the one
mention-
where we get into like cymatics and things like that we've done in the past. Now, Bordertown Strange is the one that we did Land Between the Lakes a few weeks ago, or
Oh,
a few
fantastic.
months ago.
Yeah, I've seen Small Town Monsters do a bunch of stuff on the at LB
So
on
they've done some
LBL.
great stuff on it.
They really have.
They have. Yes.
I forgot
So
to
cool.
I forgot to mention if you have a paranormal team, if you have paranormal equipment, that's EMF, infrared, SB7, all of that stuff. If you want to, do a CE5 and bring it.
Oh, sweet.
Oh, that's even
Okay.
better.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm a spirit box guy.
What
Oh,
if
SB7 is fantastic, man.
Exactly.
It's some incredible. You can channel without having to be a quote unquote channel.
Yes, exactly.
Say the other one I use a lot is Ghost Tube Box, VOX.
I've seen that, and that is amazing.
And then
is.
Ghost
I
Tube
use it airplane
SLS also. 'Cause
SLS, yeah.
They've got the thermal part of it, and you can see stick figures, SLS stuff.
Oh yeah,
On the phone.
fantastic,
Yeah.
fantastic.
So
That's really really cool. Yeah, I've seen the Ghost Box, the Vox,
VOX, yeah.
in a lot of YouTubers have been using it. So
Yeah, I've been using it for a few years, and
Okay,
it costs $20. If you pay the $20, you can actually record everything you're doing. We had an hour session last night. I recorded the whole thing on the SLS part of it.
oh nice,
Yeah.
So I haven't looked at the whole thing yet, but I'm like, we'll see what happens.
fantastic.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Well, it's great meeting both of you and all of you.
Yeah,
And
again,
Yeah.
thanks
You got
again.
Oh, you
Shana
got
ran
it?
off.
Can you get it? Okay.
So, well, you have a terrific day.
thank you. You too.
Thank you.
Safe travels
This
back.
has been a great con. I'm sure we're already thinking about coming next year. So,
I hope so.
Yeah.
And I hope you'll have time to visit, and do a CE5 and
That
get
would be
that
fun.
vibration happening.
You there tomorrow?
I'll be home tomorrow.
That's where you live, right?
Yeah.
In this place? I'll see if I can find it. And I might, actually, I'll be going through, I can go through G.E.E.K.S and then go back up north
Yeah.
to Paducah
Yeah.
instead of just going straight highway.
Well, you can just take 68 over to Murray and then just whoop.
Okay. I was
Yeah.
going to say, are you in G.E.E.K.S or are you actually down at that property?
I'm at the property. Like if you take Hopkinsville 68, you'll go straight through Cadiz and keep going 68. And my property is only 8.5 miles from 68 on 164.
Okay. I will try tomorrow on my way home.
Sure.
Just check out the area, then I'll let you guys know.
yes, for sure.
Okay.
It's exciting.
Okay.
How's it going? 1 second. I'm good.
Good. How are you? You take care.
All right.
It's been a pleasure.
Yes, it has for sure.
Hey, what's up?
How's it going today?
Oh, great.
Good. We're with YouTube, and no, with YouTube. Well, yeah. We're
I was like, impressive.
we're with YouTube.
Okay, gotcha.
On YouTube.
Yes.
Guess what? We're just on YouTube right now.
Yeah. We wanted to see if y'all wanted to do a quick interview. Let's talk about paranormal and
We can.
Yours or ours or what we talking about? Are you portable?
Oh, sweet. Yeah.
I tell you what.
Do you want to do a
You
duel?
know what? I want to
Sure.
We're live right now.
We're live right now.
You're live right now?
Yeah.
Well, we've been live all weekend, so.
They're live. That's you, boy.
Oh, come on.
He doesn't get on the camera.
We have 2 rows of chairs here,
They need
man.
the prettiest person.
Awesome.
Yeah. He says stuff and doesn't mean it.
Tell you what.
That's
but
funny.
gotta give us a couple seconds.
Okay.
You're looking for. Is he looking for Shaw? Is that who you're looking for? She went to smoke. She went to smoke. She'll be back. It's fine. We can start now. She can jump in later.
Okay. All right. Tell you what. Shaw is not here. That's Shaw. She's not here at the moment. She
Yeah,
went-
she'll come right back. So if we want to go ahead and start now, yeah, we can start. She'll
And then
jump in.
She'll just pop in and sit behind me. Okay, let me get. We got
So we're getting ready to have another.
a duel.
Yeah, we're gonna do a
Dueling
crossover
podcasts.
podcast here. Got another podcast team that's wanting to jump on real quick. So sweet. Did you get our cards?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, we got cards all over the place out here. We're representing 4 different podcasts right
Oh,
now.
gotcha.
So. Yeah, there's Bordertown Strange. There's Exploring the Paranormal Perspective. There's What If Tomorrow on the Fringe. I'm missing one.
We're doing
Oh, God.
We're doing all three right now.
Oh, here's one.
I was going to say, be sure to get one of all of them.
Yes.
And then
There we go.
Did you get the A.M.O.K one? Yeah, you got the A.M.O.K one.
A.M.O.K. That was the other one.
Perfect.
That's the main
Yeah,
one.
right
Right.
now,
I got it.
right now we are muck.
Yeah, we're just
Muck.
mucking today.
There's no
We left our A at home.
He's still down in Arkansas.
Okay, gotcha.
He couldn't make it this weekend.
A could not make it. So this is really cool. We're
Absolutely,
doing a little bit of a
it is.
crossover here.
Indeed. Best of both worlds.
Absolutely. So can you
We're not
tell us a
gonna
little bit
start
about yourself?
singing Dueling podcast. Dueling podcast. All right. I'm the humor guy, you know.
Hey, that's
I
me
make
too.
up- I make up
And the
stuff.
spokesman and the talker and the everything.
You know, we got to look up to you. You know that?
Ah, please don't.
Well, we are right now. We got to look up to you.
It's not hard for me. I'm only 5'2".
Well, that is fair.
Is this replaying?
That's a replay. Yeah.
Okay,
Don't
so
worry
just
about
ignore
that.
this one. We're
Okay.
on that one over
So if you want to see what's
Camera's there.
happening immediately, this one's on Facebook, this one's on YouTube and Facebook,
Okay.
and then the camera's up there.
Heck yeah.
So,
okay.
you know, we just don't look at anything. Makes it
Gotcha,
easier.
gotcha. So what do y'all normally talk about on y'all's podcast?
Nothing.
Nothing.
No, we just-
Whole lot of nothing.
yeah, we play cards.
It depends on which podcast. Now on A.M.O.K, it actually stands for Arkansas, Missouri, Oklahoma, and Kansas.
Okay.
So each one of us are in a different state, and we kind of came together through Bordertown Paracon, which is my baby,
Okay.
and in Katy, Kansas. We started a few years ago, and it's free to the public. We just pull in different investigators from different camps, you know, because back in the day,
Okay.
all 3 camps were very separated. You know,
Right,
you had
right.
your UFO, your cryptids, and your ghost people, and none of them, you know, there was big feuds back in the day, right? So we were like, we're hearing people, and we're not the only ones that think this, obviously.
Right,
But
right.
we're hearing people say the
Sorry,
same
sorry,
things that they're
sorry.
experiencing, but
Welcome.
they're calling it different things in these different camps.
Right.
So we thought it would be really cool if we could kind of pull everybody together and learn from each other, and you know, recognize that everything's connected. You know,
Right,
all these
absolutely.
things are happening. We're just calling it by different names, right?
Right.
So it started out with Shauna knowing me, which Shauna's in Oklahoma, and Shauna knew Adrian, and Adrian knew Ken, and Adrian was like mad because he missed the first Paracon.
Yeah, that was my fault.
And he was like, let's just pull this together and see if we can get all these teams, you know, get recognition. We're flyover states, you know.
Right. Right.
Nobody thinks anything happens in Kansas, right? Y'all, shit happens in Kansas.
I'm sure.
Excuse me.
I'm
if,
sure.
You know, if we
Good
can
with
cuss
it?
or not,
Okay.
but stuff happens, man.
Yeah.
And we're right on 37th parallel where I live too. So we get all kinds of funky stuff. We're in a border town. We're by a body of running water, you know, whole 9 yards. Everything's right there.
Heck yeah.
So that got us going, and we got the podcast started, and we started just bringing in people from all over the place,
Yeah.
and we've expanded. We're in our 4th season now, so
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
The first 2 years, we focused solely on the 4
yes.
states.
Yeah,
Right.
we did.
You know, hey, well, who do we know? Every week, each of us would take a turn.
Mm-hmm.
Now we get guests. This is great. Last 2 years, we've had guests come to us.
Yes,
Yeah, that's
yeah,
awesome.
It doesn't matter where they're from.
yeah.
So if there's a con going on, if there's any kind of event, I mean, it's not just paranormal. I mean, we talk about Renaissance fairs. I mean, we have people that are running Renaissance fairs. We've been to a couple of
Comic-Cons.
Yeah,
the Comic-Con, the Oz Fair,
Yep.
and down in southern Missouri. So we talk to all sorts of people. We talk to librarians. I know Pam is a librarian,
Yeah,
but we
yeah.
talk to other librarians and researchers and authors.
Yeah, oh, tons of authors,
Um, how to do research.
Psychic mediums, Reiki.
Yes.
Psychic mediums. Oh, we
Yeah.
get all sorts of people here. We're just having a ball doing this kind of stuff.
Right.
So that's
Seems
what
like
we
a whole
do.
lot of
And
fun.
networking. We love the networking, especially going to conventions like this right
This is
here
great.
and meeting new people and talking to new people and getting stuff done. Now I'm looking at your hats and I'm seeing Dumbucker dudes. Now I have to ask, how skeptical are you?
I'm not at all.
You're not at all.
He is.
You are?
That's a good combination.
You
I'm
are.
probably the number one believer of the
Are you
group.
skeptical?
So are you the one that's like the
Open
Aaron Goodwin that goes out and like,
skeptical?
oh my God, did you hear that?
It depends. It really depends. It really depends. He's definitely more of the Zach type.
Oh.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that
Yeah.
another time.
But I don't know. There's just that's the cool part of the diversity of our group is we're not all believers and we're not all non-believers.
Yeah.
So we do have that little bit of different aspect in between the group.
That's cool.
Yeah. So it definitely helps out a bit, especially with like people watching our stuff and commenting.
Yeah.
Because it wouldn't just be all of us in one gathering and everybody just because the people that are like there's always that one guy that's like, okay, well, that was just a creek. That nothing
Yeah.
happened.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Is that
Calm
him?
down.
That's Adrian.
That's Adrian. Adrian's like, oh God.
I hope you're watching, Adrian.
But yeah, we've been doing this for about 3 years now.
Nice.
It's definitely a lot of fun. We've been
It's a blast.
a pretty good amount everywhere. We've done a lot of places. I think we have like 250 videos on YouTube
Very cool.
Nice.
combined with actual videos and shorts.
Yeah.
We've been on the radio some on 98.3.
Nice.
If you are familiar with the G.E.E.K.S show.
I think I've heard of J.C.E.K.S, yeah.
Okay.
Have you?
So
Yeah.
we've been on there multiple times.
Cool.
Ken Herron, actually one of the hosts of the shows, had been on investigations with us.
It's fun. We can get him out with you.
Yeah, so he's a huge skeptic.
Yeah.
And that was the whole thing about what he told the radio that day is he was like, any of you ghost hunting groups that need an extra skeptic, call in. I called in. It was live on the radio. Didn't know I was going to be live, but I was live on the radio and told him all of our specs. And then after that, he's been on like 5 investigations with us.
Oh, that's
So that's real cool.
Nice.
And he actually has a drone channel. He doesn't really do paranormal stuff, but he has a drone channel.
cool.
I can't remember what his page is called. Ken Herron.
Oh my God, that is original.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
original.
indeed.
Makes sense for sure.
Yeah.
Now,
Fun.
we got asked this question because I had a paranormal panel on my podcast, Exploring the Paranormal Perspective, and we
Okay.
were talking about demons and how many times have you been involved in a demon? Now, I've been doing this for 14 years. Never had a demon. Anything that I've had anything close to a demon, I would send over to a friend. But now
Yeah.
you scream
You just
demon.
mentioned demon a minute ago.
That's
So-
crazy
Talk
that
about
you say that.
segue, Yeah.
Just I feel like I don't
Can you
know.
hand him a mic?
I guess it's more of an internalized thing because I'm under the impression that once you're dead, you stay dead. That is
Yeah.
how I feel, and I feel like if we cross a veil, what veil are we crossing?
Right.
You know, what exactly are we tapping into because we can't see it, hear it, taste it, smell it, you know. But if who's to say there's only one plane to cross? You know, who's to say there's only one veil that you can go through?
Now, have you read the book "M.N.O.K the Devil" by Anne Rice?
No.
I highly suggest reading it because it is very interesting, her perspective on it and her perspective on Lucifer, because Lucifer wasn't a bad guy in the book.
Yeah.
That's also fiction.
I know it's fiction. I know
it.
it's fiction, guys. But listening to or reading the book, you kind of think
It's
about
excellent.
all the things that you deal with as a paranormal investigator. And you kind of think, where was she going with this? Where did she
Yeah.
come up with this idea whenever she was creating this book?
It is pretty cool though because they're sitting in a cafe and they're
Yeah.
debating back and forth. M.N.O.K the Devil.
Yeah, and
It's
it's
very cool.
it's an awesome book. Highly suggest reading it, guys. If y'all haven't read it, it is fiction.
Is it book 5?
I
in the
think it's
Vampire
book 5.
Chronicles? Yeah, I think so. Something like that. Interview with the Vampires, book 1. It's that series.
That series, yeah.
It's that. Yeah.
It's called M.N.O.K the
Damn,
Devil, and it's actually talking about
Queen of the Damned.
purgatory and
Yeah.
being in purgatory and why there is a purgatory and why Lucifer is the way he is, and it is a very
interesting take,
concept.
for sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very much
Okay.
so.
And it
So-
really, as a paranormal investigator, it does make you kind of think, why am I stuck? And it kind of makes you
Help!
why am I stuck? No, it kind of makes you think about the paranormal and the afterlife and what, like you said, what is in the afterlife? What is happening? What's in the veil? What's going on?
And
So-
something that we like to point out that is very important. If somebody tells you they're an expert in these fields,
There's no expert.
there is no experts. None of us know for sure.
We
There's,
can't
They-
100% say, oh, this happens when you're dead.
Yeah.
People
Yeah.
talk about experts all the time. They say, well, you guys we had a podcast. Well, we had a panel. We had a UFO panel, we had a cryptid panel, and we had a ghost panel.
Yep.
And then one of our speakers didn't show up.
Yeah.
So we had a podcast panel. And,
Yes,
and
yeah.
the audience got to ask all of us questions, 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
Almost 3 weeks ago.
Yeah. On the,
And one of the questions was, well, you guys are all experts up there. We're all going,
No, we're
all
not.
looking around, going, whoa.
Hey there.
We are experiencers.
we're not even experts with the technology, man.
Yeah, I know.
So I mean,
If it's gonna
we
go
had to
wrong, it
clarify
will.
that because
Right.
people think that we're experts because they watch TV.
Yeah. Yeah.
Those are all experts. Everything's a demon. I'm
No.
sorry, but everything's a demon. I'm like, no.
No.
And that's something else to point out too. Reality TV is not real. It is scripted.
Entertainment
It is
purposes
entertainment
only.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, but anyway,
And you might get, 46 minutes of a show that took 6 days to,
And that came to our
To film.
attention with one of our panelists that we had on my show, where they take evidence from other groups in the area and use it as their evidence.
Yeah.
Giving credit where credit is due. Of course,
yeah.
they do have to sign non-disclosure agreements and agree to it. But at the same
Right.
time, if I'm running a show like that, I'm going to give credit where credit is due. That's not my
Absolutely.
evidence. That's not
Yeah.
right to the team that's in the area.
Right.
and
So-
I was on that show.
Yeah, you
and
were on
I
that show.
heard it
So was
firsthand, and he said, I probably shouldn't be saying this, but
I didn't sign the non-disclosure.
I didn't sign the non-disclosure, so screw it.
Yeah. He
This
didn't
is
care.
what happens. I'm like, oh my god, this is so funny.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Great.
We've
You know,
even
flag.
heard,
Truth hurts.
we're good friends with Chris Bartell, he was one of the original
Skinwalker Ranch.
Skinwalker Ranch
Oh, wow.
not
That's
research
awesome.
guy. But yeah, he was one of the first security guys out there when Bigelow had it, right?
Okay.
And so him and another guy, they would take 2-week shifts and they would stay out there day and night. And not only did they do security, they were also required to investigate.
Right.
So, they would do all these investigations and everything. And he's like, when you turn around, they started filming. When he did Skinwalker, or when he was out there, he was like, it wasn't called Skinwalker. We would have never thought in a million years it was going to become this big TV show or anything.
Right.
And, he was just like, they would take stories of things that actually happened over the years, but then they would reenact them for the actual show itself. So again, reality TV, is it reality? Not really. It's not happening in that specific amount of time. It's scripted things
Yeah.
Yeah.
that, they're reenacting for the audience, but still cool. I mean, still interesting. And he got he had some really compelling evidence that he pulled from out there. So
I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure that's a wild place.
it is crazy.
But that's the thing about like actually watching it and then being on the other side and doing it.
Right.
Because it's definitely not just going somewhere and being like, speak to us.
Yeah.
There's a lot more
Yeah.
in play.
Yeah.
There's so much time put into it,
Yeah.
and then the elements depending on where you're at, and if equipment is
Failures.
faulty or anything like that. I mean,
Right.
that we're constant. Well, I won't say we're constantly going through equipment, but I mean,
We
stuff
lost
does-
a mic this weekend.
Yeah.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah.
Stuff does go out, stuff goes bad. Sometimes we'll do an entire 3-hour investigation, play it back, and the audio is just kaput.
Oh yeah.
And then it's just a bunch of dudes walking around in the dark, and nobody watches that.
yeah.
Yeah. No.
There's
Yeah.
a good one. You're filming through a single lens reflex video camera. So you're looking straight in, you're seeing what's going on, and you're recording digital, and you're watching something happen, and there's no way it can't be there.
Yeah.
You take the thing out, and it's your disc or your little cartridge. What do we call your diskette thing? It's a memory card. It's
Yeah.
full,
Yeah.
and you go to watch it. It is, let's say it's an hour. Let's say it's 2 hours. 2 hours of nothing but blackness.
Yeah.
No sound, no nothing, and you're like, I saw that. It was so cool. I don't have it, so they
Discorrupted.
They will change it for you.
He knows all about that.
Oh,
Because you're
Lord.
And I believe that what's happening there is that the spirits are saying, look, buddy, this is just for you this time.
Yeah.
You're not to share this, but look what we can do for you.
Or it's the trickster where it's like, ooh, you got to see this, but neener, nobody else gets to see
Exactly.
it.
That's exactly-
kind of thing.
You hear something at the time and you know you heard it. Other people confirm that you hear it, and then you play it back and it's something
not
totally
there.
different.
Nothing there.
Yeah.
Or
That's
nothing
that's
there.
exactly what happened to us at Dan Brew House in Benton,
I
Kentucky.
end up screenshotting
Steve, we need to-
the video to capture
We need-
my workspace to get it over to YouTube, and then like right before it gets creepy, the quality goes way down. And it starts to
You're good.
It's crazy, isn't it? It's crazy how it works.
How about
It's just
during
like,
how about
You can
during?
join the conversation.
I was going to say, I want to come over and say hello to you guys. Goodbye.
Oh, you're leaving?
Hello, goodbye.
Oh, we're talking about paranormal stuff
We've
and
got-
skinwalkers.
we've
You know
got
what?
a
You know what?
podcast
Why don't you come on in?
that's
We're all
interviewing a
talking about
podcast, so
all
come
different
jump
kinds of
in.
perspectives here.
Get another one in here.
Here, we get another card for you here.
We're running out of
But
time
have,
today.
have
We'll
you
throw
been
everybody
to a
in.
situation
How's it
where?
going, brother?
Good. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. That's our YouTube.
All right.
I don't know where I was going with this thing. Like I lost track of where I was going with it.
We need more
But
people.
you're
We
all
need more
invested.
chairs.
I know,
I
right?
know, man.
I know.
Oh, never mind. I'll come back to it. I can't think of it now.
All right,
So-
we need to introduce
Yeah.
a newcomer.
Real quick, yeah, let's
Oh,
get
we
Ron
got
in
another
here.
person.
Yep. I'm Ron Murphy.
Here,
Hi.
hang on, Ron. Hang on,
Nice
Ron.
to meet you. Nice to meet you.
too.
There will-
Now, y'all talk about debunking everything.
See?
And she's talking about dropping everything.
Well,
Where
Am I catching
it's-
that
where
too?
are y'all beliefs
Yeah, you
on
run it through there for me.
cryptids?
more likely than ghosts.
Really?
Nice.
So you believe
Thank
more in the cryptid aspect than ghosts? Do you believe in ghosts?
Oh, I swear. And I think that ghosts are much more believable than cryptids.
Wow, the opposite. This from the paranormal and this from the cryptologist.
Oh my God.
So,
We've-
Yeah, can you just kind of hang it between us? Thank you.
that
Appreciate it.
we have built within our DNA the idea that something goes on beyond this life.
yes.
And the idea that we can interact with that is also a key figure in everything that's human about us, right?
Right.
You know, we also have a fear of the dead. Don't get me wrong, but we also have that idea that there's something else out there beyond us. It's always been with us.
right. Now I know a lot of people talk about cryptids and talk about their idea of where they are. Like I have a belief that they can camouflage themselves, kind of like the octopi can in the ocean. I also believe that there may be a portal or a veil or a split, or whenever you see UFO sightings, most of the time you're going to hear about a Bigfoot sighting. So what are y'all's belief on that? I'll let you go first, Ron.
Well, I just did a talk here entitled Fairies, a Historical Survey. So I put all cryptids down to being in part of the fairy realm. I truly do.
Yeah.
Something that can use glamour, the shape shifting. And you talk about piercing the veil. That's absolutely the case. That there is something that obviously resides within our world, but it's almost like the skin of an onion, right?
Yeah.
It permeates every now and then, but for the most part, it kind of stays hidden in that little world, that little nebulous world, right?
Yeah.
But every now and then, it can cross over, and I think that's really what we're looking into. I really think that when we talk about the world of the Fae, we're talking about things that are preternatural, right? Something
Yes.
part of, and it is that from that wellspring that everything comes from. Cryptids, ghosts, even sometimes hauntings, and even extraterrestrials as well too.
Ooh.
You're preaching to the choir, man.
Interesting. What do you got on that one?
What do y'all got on that one?
Because you mentioned a few minutes ago that you really don't believe in the afterlife.
I don't believe in ghosts. That doesn't mean I don't believe in afterlife.
Well, that was the question I had
Right.
because that was
Yeah.
the impression I got.
I believe that an afterlife is probable, actually.
Okay.
And I feel like this veil is
That's
more
why I'm the camera
physical
guy.
than we would actually think. Because, if you get into quantum physics and stuff, we're not sure what makes me in this table. This
Exactly.
table,
Are we
you
even
know?
here? Yeah.
Like, so it's
Are we
what-
ghosts somewhere else?
what is the difference between physicality and non-physicality?
Yep.
Is this
That
table
could
haunted?
be, that could just be
Probably.
vibration.
The residual.
Most of it's vibrational levels. Holding this together that creates a table.
Right.
Holding you together that creates a person.
Right.
You know, this is a bottle and whatever. This is a potato chip.
Yeah.
You know, it's just how does the vibrational level merge those atoms or subatoms or whatever you want to call it to create that thing that we visualize.
Oh, I'm sure I do. Something better.
I don't know. That's
So,
next.
what about your thoughts?
Me?
Yeah.
I definitely think if there is something in that nature, if it doesn't want to be seen, it won't be seen.
100%.
And I think the more that, because see, we have a pretty big group. We have sometimes 5 to 6 grown men, and it's hard to keep everybody in line to keep it quiet enough and keep it still enough to catch anything if it were there.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm hopeful in trying to find something. But when everybody's stomping and laughing and coughing and all of that, it's hard to pick up anything. But we have caught some substantial evidence on the cryptid side and on the paranormal side because we've done Bigfoot hunts, we've done Dogman of LBL hunts.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Yeah.
pretty wild because LBL is so vast and huge. We've gone to a bunch of different sighted places of him. And the paranormal, I don't know. I've had like my shirt tugged. I've had my hair like lifted up and stuff. And of course, like I said, I'm the believer of the group. So everybody else, they're like, it was the wind. You got
Yes.
snagged on something.
Yeah.
I'm like, there's no way. And just the different fluctuations of temperature. I don't know.
Now, what about Pukwudgies and I know you went into the Fae aspect of it, but what about like Pukwudgies and trolls and gnomes and
Hey, I love myself some Pukwudgie, I really do. And it's interesting because this is a Wampanoag language, right? This is a term from there. But if you look at European folklore, Midsummer Night's Dream, the fairy there is called Puck, right?
Yes.
So there's a connection here. There's
There is a
something
connection.
going on there, right?
and he's a trickster.
He's a trickster and a
Yeah.
shapeshifter and everything
Absolutely.
else. Yeah. So I think that when we look at this from a very broad perspective, that all of these creatures, these entities, separated by vast time and space, still have recognizable attributes that connect them, right? They're far more similar than they are different.
Yeah.
And also they're the givers of culture.
Yes.
They were supposedly taught the Native Americans in that area how to survive off the land. And we talk about like the Menehune in Hawaii.
Yes.
These were
Oh, yeah.
also the givers of culture as well too. And usually what happens in these particular circumstances is that human beings, for whatever reason, turn against them, right? There has to be some sort of warfare because we like to destroy things that we can't understand.
Yeah.
So we talk about the natural harmony in nature, which I'm a big proponent of. I think that fairies represent that natural harmony. And whenever human beings get involved, it breaks up that ease, and then things are disturbed, and then bad things happen.
Yeah,
Right.
we think we can have the right to trample on everything.
Without a doubt, we think that we are superior, and by thinking that we're superior, we also think that we are entitled.
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
I think it's interesting too when it comes to the Fae that, there's this big separation between European Fae and American Fae.
That's right.
But the Appalachian Mountain Range, at one time, it was all into Scotland and Ireland. Yeah, it was all the same thing.
That's right. Yeah, I mean, it's really the oldest mountain range on Earth.
Yeah.
At one time, it was taller than the Himalayas,
Yep.
and it connects us. Just the same way that our bloodlines to the old world is connected by who we are here. The very land on which we reside is physically connected from the place that we came from. And it's interesting because there's monsters all up and down that corridor, that Appalachian corridor, that it really kind of speaks to who we are as people because they act as boogeymen in a way, but they also kind of, again, pull the blinders off of your eyes so you can see the world much more clearly as well.
Yeah.
They represent something, Yeah.
And our morality is definitely not the same as theirs.
It's not.
No.
That's right. I so enjoyed talking to you folks. I hope to do this again.
Yes,
Very
we
soon.
need
I
to.
want to stop in and say hello to you
Yes,
guys. So.
thank you so
Oh,
much,
sure.
Ron.
Thank you very much, guys. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Yeah.
Pleasure meeting you.
We'd love to get a
Very
hold of
soon.
you to get you on the podcast.
Yes,
Yes.
please. I'm looking forward to this. I
We
cannot
are
wait.
too.
Terrific.
All right,
Will
guys. Thank
do.
you so much.
Have a
Yeah.
good day.
Bye-bye.
Have a great rest
Good
of the
night.
day.
Enjoy the rest of your time.
Do we have one of those cards?
I love him.
Do we have one
Yes.
of those cards, or do we?
He was out of cards, but we got his
We got his
information.
number.
He was out of cards.
Yeah,
Sorry.
we got his phone number.
Okay.
Did we get our information from him?
Yes.
Okay, sweet.
Okay.
We did good. Look at us
Perfect.
go.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, let's shuffle up again. We're back.
Perfect.
And we're back.
Take 5.
Catch your name.
I'm Jackson.
Jackson. Okay.
Mm.
Ken.
Yes, sir.
Pam.
Shauna.
Pam.
Shauna.
Shauna.
Yes.
It's a pleasure meeting all of you.
Pleasure
Yeah.
meeting you.
Okay.
Thank you for running the
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I
Absolutely.
totally
We
appreciate it.
have the gas of running
Yeah.
the mic here.
I watched me wreck the equipment in the
Right.
process. It was great.
Hey, normally
Wanna put that back?
normally in our group, I, for some reason, have to be the center of all of it. I don't know why. We've been doing this stuff for 3 years, and I don't know why everybody's still so afraid to be on the camera.
I don't care anymore.
No.
I don't
You get
either.
used to it. At first,
Yeah.
I was always like, you know,
Now I try to strive to make a funny face or something. while
yeah,
I'm
we're all like,
Yeah.
It definitely helps that I did acting all of high school, so they were literally just like, get up on stage and do it, and I'm like, what?
Yeah.
you just gotta love the topics that you're talking about.
Yeah.
And if you
Exactly.
can get into them, you're gonna forget there's
Yeah,
even a
you
camera
don't
there.
care. There's a
Exactly.
camera there.
Yes.
For sure.
So,
So Jackson, where do you guys actually hang out at?
Well, we're based out of Calvert City, Kentucky,
Okay.
which is in Marshall, but we all pretty much live pretty close together in a way. On Fridays, we get together and play D&D,
Nice.
and we're actually also in a band. So we're in a
Wow.
band, we play D&D, and we look for Bigfoot and paranormal.
You're like
what's the name of your
24/7 people.
band?
We actually
Nothing.
don't have a name. It's more of
the bunker dudes.
The Bunker
Yeah.
Dudes. There you
Bunker
go.
Dudes jams. Yeah,
The Bunker
it's more of
Jams.
just that we get together and we all play.
Jam out.
Yep, we all
Yeah,
play an
that's
instrument, and we'll just get together sometimes and jam out. Yeah.
Oh, that's
So
awesome.
tell us a little bit about the LBL. What have you found down there? I'm fascinated with it. I haven't got to go yet. We're going to drive home through it tomorrow.
There's so much stuff there.
Wow.
So much stuff. I mean, like, oftentimes the energy there does feel a bit different because if you're close to like Hematite Lake, the constant moving water really helps. And I mean, we've done, I would say, at least 10, 12 videos there.
Really?
And all of them, well, I mean, you got to think, all of the unmarked cemeteries
Yeah.
and even the ones that are marked, we've been to them too. But there are a few that are locked. And per YouTube guidelines, we abide all the laws. And if something is locked or it says no trespassing, we don't go there.
Yeah.
Right.
Normally, I can try to get in contact with somebody to get some sort of legal permission, but it doesn't always work out. And then there's always well, you got to talk to this person through this person through this
Yeah.
person.
To that person.
And then I'm just like,
Normally,
that's
if you
too
don't have
much.
any family in that cemetery, you're not going to get access.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
We tried to go to Ashmore or Ashbury Cemetery in Murray
Mhm.
because it's actually supposedly one of the most haunted cemeteries around here.
Really?
You might have heard of it. This is the cemetery where they actually had the pipes sticking out of the ground that were with
Oh,
the actual
yeah.
caskets
Yeah.
because they were accidentally burying people alive.
Mhm.
Yeah, so I
So they
mean,
could yell. Was it?
yeah, so they could be
so
like,
they could yell.
"Hey,
Okay,
I'm
yeah,
not dead."
Yeah.
Yeah, literally.
And the bell ringers.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And
Dead bell.
we traveled, well, I say all the way there. It was like an hour. We get there and it was locked. It was padlocked.
Oh,
Oh,
dude.
no.
And I'm like, it's a cemetery. Like, why are you gonna? But as notorious as it is, it would make sense for it to be locked up.
Yeah.
Just have to.
So 90% of the time, if we can contact somebody with our credibility on YouTube, we can be like, hey, we're legit. We're not going there to vandalize or anything like that. But it's tough, especially when I'm the only person trying to get in contact with
Yeah.
everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you're the
Well,
one
not only
that'll
that,
say,
a lot of
"Excuse me,
people,
sir."
especially even with the credibility that you can have on something, there's some people are just so tired of dealing with paranormal.
Yep.
A lot of
people
times somebody's
anymore.
coming along and ruined it for everybody
Yeah.
else.
Yep.
So, yeah, that happens a lot.
Yep. There'll be a few times, or there has been a few times, I'll call and I'll be like, hey, how's it going? This is Jackson with Debunker Dudes. We're on YouTube. Click.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I'm like, hello.
They want nothing to do
Yep.
with it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. No, we actually did on Border Town Strange. We did a podcast about 3 months ago on Land Between the Lakes, and we had so much fun with it. And
Okay.
you know, since then we have one of our team members is actually in with Red Dirt Cryptids out of Enid, Oklahoma.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And they came over and were there. I want to say, was it while we were in New Orleans? So this is not quite a month ago. They went down and stayed for a week.
Oh,
and
yeah,
just
yeah.
camped out and
Okay.
did some really cool stuff down there. And yeah, I've been wanting to go. And then when I found out how close it was to Hopkinsville, I was like, dude, we've got. There's no way we can
Well,
be
it's
this
just,
close.
it's so vast.
yeah.
Like, it's not a small place. It stretches into Tennessee.
Yeah, and at least not. We have to at least drive through it. you
Yes.
know?
Yeah.
It's very gorgeous and beautiful throughout the day. But as soon as you go there at night, it's like something switches.
Yeah.
And you're constantly feeling like you're being watched. The video we did on Hematite Lake, we were actually going to find Dogman, and we got chased out of there with rocks being thrown at us.
Wow.
And the one guy in the group that was carrying had to lead us out with his gun drawn
Oh.
because all of our equipment was almost dead.
Yeah.
It was 5 degrees outside, wind
Oh,
blowing
my.
20 miles an hour.
There's some stories from,
Yeah.
from that stuff, man.
Yeah.
I guess I'm gonna have to start carrying.
That's the question I had a while ago. You ever had the experience where you got all this equipment going and you're in a particular area, either a building or outside, doesn't matter where, and then all of a sudden something happens and every single piece of equipment goes out.
Yeah.
Just completely turns off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had that a couple times.
Oh, dude, there's a
It's amazing.
cemetery by close to where we live, and we used to take it when we first started as a group back in 2012. We would go out there just to train, kind of thing,
Yeah,
get
yeah.
used to being together, see how everybody works together. And one of our members had a voice recorder,
Okay.
and there was this thing. There was like this long drive you had to go up to the cemetery, and you could always feel something would be hostile along the road getting up to the gate. So we were like, let's set something up there because we think it's some kind of nature spirit, Bigfoot thing, something is out there. So we set it there, and you can hear Mike get out. He turns it on, and he, says, "This is Mike," and timestamps it and everything. Lays it up there. You hear him walk back to the car, get in, the door shut, and we drive off, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so we get done with the evening, and we go back and picks it up, and he's listening to it on the way out, and he's like, "There's only like 2 minutes on this. What the heck, So he's listening to it, and he's like, "Son of a bitch!" And we were
Yeah.
like, "What?" And he said, "Listen to this," and you could hear us drive off, and then you can hear something huffing and chomping through the grass, and then you hear it rattle with that, and clicked it off.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Huh.
I remember that.
You remember that?
Yeah, I remember the story. Plus, I was at that cemetery.
Yes. Yeah, we've taken you out there before.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah.
And we're talking to the brothers. Remember, we were standing right in front of the two plots that were there with, I forget, the two brothers, I think they were.
Yes,
They
yeah.
died like a week apart
Yeah.
or a couple weeks
Yep.
apart.
Oh, wow.
We're talking to both of them. They're talking
Yeah.
back to us.
Yeah.
It's like, it's something like
Was it the one that
one
went on by
mentioned,
yourself,
one
or-
boy's mentioned the other boy, the brother's name.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh my gosh, this is so cool. It was a really cool place, that the cemetery.
Yeah.
So,
Huh.
Yeah. It's a pretty cool place. It really
Yeah, it
is.
really
But yeah, all kinds of fun stuff like that. So.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I know your partner ran off on you. I know
Well,
he
he's
had
got
to
the
get,
little ones
so-
with him, yeah.
Yeah, they don't
They were
want
getting
to
a little
stand still
itchy.
long.
He left me
So-
to do the heavy lifting.
That's all right.
Well, tell everybody where they can find you guys at.
Yes.
We are on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Debunker Dudes.
We are going to look you up,
Absolutely.
man.
Yeah, we are. We're
Absolutely.
gonna have you
We've
on the show for like the full hour.
Yeah.
Heck
Yeah.
yeah.
Full hour.
Yeah, we've definitely got a bunch of different content. At least 250 videos for everybody to watch.
Sweet.
And we've still got more coming. We got more places to go to, more people to talk to, and more places to see.
Well, this has been incredible. I'm so glad you came over to
Absolutely.
say
Yes.
Absolutely.
Love
I saw them walk
It's
by
great.
earlier, and I was
Yeah.
gonna go back and get them.
Fantastic, man.
It's great meeting y'all. Absolutely.
And you have fun. I know
Oh.
we're getting
Oh,
down to the end
t-shirts.
of the. We got about an hour and a half before we close. But
I gotta get a picture. I gotta move a chair.
oh yeah. Oh, thank
Your mom's
you.
right there.
We're trying so hard. Oh, we didn't get with Ron. Oh, did we get one with Ron? No, we didn't.
No, we didn't. I
Shoot.
think he just left too.
Oh, did
I
he?
think he was getting ready to leave.
Darn it.
That's why he said he wanted to stop over real quick.
Okay.
Like, come on in. Let's have a paranormal roundtable here.
Heck yeah.
Sweet. Thank you very much.
You leave it to?
Yeah, if you don't mind.
Oh, sure thing.
Right there.
Shauna's got the long arm. She's the designated taker.
Great.
Perfect. Thank
There's
you
like
so
3
much.
of them.
That's
That's
perfect.
perfect.
Guys, I appreciate y'all's
Yeah,
time.
this has been fantastic, man.
Absolutely. Yeah, and check our stuff out. We've
Oh,
got
for
a
sure,
lot of
we
stuff
will.
going on.
Absolutely, we will.
Oh,
I know. I can't move anymore.
You're not bugging us. No.
Woo.
We got another victim. I mean, speaker.
Another victim, we mean speaker? Yeah, take care, man.
Come on in and pop a spot.
do
You want to come
do
in
a
and
squat?
Yeah, like really, huh?
Yeah.
It's like phasmophobia. You're like,
Here, that was your chair.
There we go.
We've got 2 chairs back here. Yes. All right,
Oh,
Sweet.
well, go ahead and go back there, Pam. Can you handle this?
What?
Can you handle this?
Oh, sure. Sure thing.
Okay.
Wait. Oh, is everybody leaving me?
Okay, no, I won't leave.
I
No,
was like, wait a minute.
I was gonna go take a puff, but I'm not gonna
You
take
like-
a puff.
Well, wait a minute here. Thank you.
Look,
Too funny.
it's all good. Yeah, you just ghost that.
all right. Okay, everybody, we got a bunch with us. We got these 2 back here.
Awesome.
And then we got that camera right there that's got
Oh,
the
sick,
pole.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
okay.
Yep, this is just my Facebook page.
Oh,
Ow! Funny
that
bone.
felt good.
Oh, yeah, okay, so
I actually heard that through the mic.
Yeah.
so let's go ahead and introduce everybody. You start with you.
Oh, cool. I'm Clayton. I'm from Huntsville, Alabama.
And what is your booth here?
Oh, I'm with my wife. Her name is G.E.E.K.S, and she's an illustrator. She's been an illustrator for 25 years, and she's also a glass artist.
Ooh.
Yes,
She works with stained glass.
very awesome. And
And
Hi.
Hi.
I am Ronnie with O.M.P, One Man Paranormal. That's my YouTube channel. I'm local out of Clarksville, Tennessee. And I go to different locations and I don't buy scares and I just go in and do it.
by yourself?
It's just, yeah.
One Man Paranormal. That's what the name is. You know that's dangerous. You do tell people when you're going, right?
You just go?
And do you like leave his butt when he comes back? Because like, dude, you could have like died.
Not even. It's
Are you like, oh man, he's back?
It's like he's going someplace
I was
and he's
watching
like,
the live
"Ooh,
stream,
it
it's
was
fine."
so good. I'm like, why couldn't you invite me to go? Like, I like this stuff too. I've only gone to like 2.
Oh wow.
Just 2 of them, and I was just.
Last week we went to the Bell Witch Cave and did a private investigation there.
Nice.
It was really good.
It was.
Yeah, that's a cool
We got
place, man.
so much.
Wow.
I love it. I
Now,
love doing this.
you have a paranormal story
Yes.
that you were going to share with
Really?
me yesterday, but we waited until
yeah,
you
yeah. Well, it's suspense, you know.
Suspense.
Anticipation. So, yeah, I'm from a very
Well, I want to hear.
I'm from an incredibly small town in North Alabama called Lester. It's like genuinely like 2,000 kids went to my entire school, K through 12. Like,
Hey, I went to a school like that in COVID. Well, in
oh
COVID.
yeah. So like my backyard was a cow field kind of thing.
Yeah.
And so back in the day, there's a
So
hospital.
far away.
Yeah. So back in the day, there's a hospital named Lester Hospital, right? It is a 1-story out in the middle of nowhere kind of hospital. Sorry,
No, you're good. You're
I
good.
want to include everyone.
You're good. Yeah. No,
It's like
you're
a
good, dude.
campfire, but like I have to do this way. So there's this hospital. It's old, and it's run down, and it's abandoned. And it's been abandoned for something like 30 to 40 years at this point, right? And I'd say it's roughly about 20 2011, somewhere around in there. And some friends invite me over and they're like, hey, we're going to go out to Leicester. And since you're from the area, we figured you probably knew the place we're going to go. And I was like, no, I've avoided that freaking place. Like, you know, like it's an abandoned hospital and I don't belong there. Like, you would have to have something wrong with you to want to go there, much like most hospitals.
Like us.
We got something
Well,
loose
anyway,
His point of view.
but no, I grew up loving magic, and so I was a magician, but I'm also a skeptic. So that's kind of where I approach most things from. I'm not discounting anyone's story. I don't want to disparage anybody or anything like that. I take everything I see and I apply some sort of like science or something.
You have to.
So I look at everything kind of like that. And my friends are like, we're going ghost hunting. I'm like, yeah, okay, cool. I'll go. So we get to the hospital and I have 3 friends with me. 2 of them kind of nope out in the car. They're like, this place is creepy.
Nope.
Yeah. To put me on the nope train to fuck that still, you know?
Yeah.
Sorry,
No, you're good.
Okay.
You're good.
So,
I probably
yeah, thank you for that. Okay. The FCC was on the trigger. Yeah, we get there. 2 of my friends, hard no. My one friend, let's call her Nikki. She is like, but I'm going, and I'm like, well, I gotta go with her to make sure nothing happens, y'all. Might have had a crush, you know. So I'm like, yeah, absolutely. Let me open up this window and break into this building with you, lady. So we go in and we're in a patient room off the rip, right? And I'm like, whoa, because it looks like it's been frozen in time and everybody just shoved themselves out. Because there's like a pair of glasses on the floor and there's like, personal affects around, right?
Wow.
And I'm like, what is going on? Like, this is nuts. And the window's just open, so I can slide it open. Cool. We get a little bit further in, and I'm like, wait a second. I'm not going to let this patient door close behind me. I'm sticking a 2x4 in there because, like, I know how this goes.
Smart.
So we go out of the patient room. We're in a hallway, and the way it's set up is like a horseshoe kind of deal. Mm-hmm. We went into the horseshoe, like right here inside of it. Here.
There you go. Right here.
So we're about like there, and like over here, like towards the base of the horseshoe is kind of like a nurse's station, nurse's desk maybe. Oh. And like the inside of this place is ramshackled. There's holes in the floor you have to dodge to get around, and like doors are closed. You're like, what is going on? There's no electricity whatsoever. We're using our flashlights on our phone. And we get to the nurse's station. There's like jars of weird liquid. It's like dark, goopy, weird stuff.
That's weird, especially just at the nurse's station.
Yeah, it's like,
yikes.
It's what is this for?
Yeah,
kind of
exactly,
thing,
exactly.
And as we're searching through these jars, trying to figure out what's inside them, down this long, dark hallway, we can see all the way down until it turns to a black void. We hear a scream, and it's like it sounds like a small child screaming bloody murder, like top of their lungs, maybe 50 yards away at the other end. It feels like of this hallway, surrounded, just engulfed in darkness. And we're like, we can't see anything all the way down there, but like, what's down there?
Are there any lynxes or foxes that are in that area?
It was not a fox.
Not if he had to break in the window.
You could
to get
maybe.
In. Hopefully not since he had to break in the window to get in.
Whoa. I mean, you never know. They make those kind of noises.
Well, I mean,
lynxes and foxes.
There's other ways to get in there. Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. You did say that. Yeah.
But
Keep
going.
Okay.
So we hear this scream, right? And Nikki grabs me from behind and starts like, remember the scene where
She wasn't so
where
cute then, was
Woody
she?
grabs Buzz Lightyear and starts like pushing him towards the. That's what I am now. I'm Buzz Lightyear going, what's going on? Hold on, wait. I didn't know I had karate chop action. Yeah, exactly.
How are you doing that?
So was his crush still going on at this time?
Hey, at this point, I'm
She wasn't near as cute anymore, was
starting
she?
to juggle some options. Okay.
Yeah.
So she grabs me and she's like, "What the hell is that?" I'm like, "I don't freaking know." 3 seconds later, the scream is in front of us. It's here. So it goes from being like, "Oh, that might be some sort of murder kitten," to, "Oh no!" Right? And there's nothing in front of us.
Oh my God.
We can see as like we should be able to see what is screaming at us with our lights. There is nothing there.
Oh
And so now I'm having to realize that we have to go that way towards to get out where I stashed the. So we oh, let's go. It's like, my feet are made of concrete. I'm trying to be a gentleman, like ladies first, but also fuck you. I didn't want to be here.
Victim. I can run faster than you.
Yeah.
I don't need to run fast.
Now I
I don't need to
think
run
you're a
fast.
little
I
bit
just need to run
murderous.
faster than you.
Yep.
Trips her to get out. It's like, you know what? You chose it.
We get
That's
it.
my
We get it.
problem.
Hey, here, let me open the window for you again, We get back out to the car, though. And our two friends that said no, they're like, I mean, like, pale. And they're like a sheet of paper. Yeah. They're so Caucasian, y'all. Like, I'm talking about they only eat corn. It's the weirdest thing.
Did they make Casper look Mexican?
Oh,
So,
no.
So, no, these guys are so pale though, and I'm like, "What? Like, you realize what just happened to us?" And they're like, "You guys get in the car. We're leaving now. No way!" And we're like, "What happened to you guys?" They won't talk. We're like, "What happened to you guys?" We get like maybe 10 minutes down the road. They come back down, and they're like, "There was something in the car with us that screamed."
What?
And so it's like
Let's go.
there's a whole area where this scream happened outside of like
In the car, in front of your face.
yeah, down the whole like it's
So maybe
happening
the
So it was
person
amplified
screamed,
everywhere,
it was in
yeah.
the car?
possibly.
Oh.
That's the most
they hear the
reasonable
second
thing. That's the thing is that of the.
I don't want to put it more scary.
If Moody was making that call, I missed it. I dodged a bullet. Okay, like wild stuff.
There's multiple people for us.
Yeah. You know what? Polyamory
Man.
sounds pretty good.
Let's get it.
Yeah. But yeah, we finally get past that, and like I have 3 friends who still remember that to this day, and still like everything is the same. Like I'm like, you remember like maybe there like being like something that could have happened, something that like didn't add up, in someone else's story, and there's nothing. There's not a single link that we can make that would make sense specifically for the idea that the scream's in the car, the scream was in front of us, like directly around our vicinity, like, and if it's coming from the down the hall, so we're like, where is this thing?
Yeah.
And so that is the one time I've had a paranormal experience that I feel like I can't come up with some logical answer.
Did you say this was when you first started? You said this was a hospital?
Yes.
Was it a mental hospital?
I can't confirm that. I think it was a general practice because this is out in the middle of nowhere, Leicester, and there's no other medical areas around for 30, 40 minutes.
would be perfect as a mental type out in the middle of nowhere.
Possibly.
If it was, you actually may have heard the scream of a patient.
Okay.
And then they were actually trying to escape. There was a available,
Like a tag along
available.
or a hitchhiker?
Okay.
Either that or it was
Yeah,
trying to
there are
get you
two
out of its
NPCs
territory,
we
so
got.
it screamed at both of you.
Oh, yeah.
Well, there you go.
I mean,
Four seats.
possibly.
I'm thinking
And
out of the box here.
something that I can add to this is you can look up Leicester Hospital and find history online. It's known for its ghost stories. Like growing up around the area, you hear all the like whispers and the ghost stories and stuff. You learn about like Dead Children's Playground in Huntsville, and you learn about your Leicester hospitals and stuff like that. And
I went to basic training in Fort McClellan.
okay,
Fort Wire.
Fort McClellan. Oh! Ooh, what do you think about
Isn't
that?
it the closer that they get? Like that's how you know.
you're scared. It's terrible. It was terrifying.
Especially if it wasn't just. How long was the scream? Was it
Long enough.
echoing?
Yeah. Oh, it was echoing down the hallway.
Was it like
Yeah.
5 seconds?
My mental patient.
Like blow your hair back.
Now it's a banshee.
Now we got a banshee.
Oh,
Yeah,
my gosh. Now,
which
have
would
you
have-
ever gone to any other paranormal experience? Like, I mean,
I've been
paranormal
to-
investigations or-
I've been on a Bigfoot hunt. I honestly like ghost stuff. Like I've always been like a skeptic, and so whenever I go into something, I'm like, I'm not thinking of this as I'm thinking of this as a make sure I'm the logical one in the group
Right.
to kind of help debunk stuff because that
Except
is
for that
kind
one
of
time with Nikki.
yeah okay. Didn't Prince have a song about it? Never mind.
Did you see this woman anymore after that?
No, I'm pretty sure that was a hard no, actually. Like, I can still like message them nowadays and stuff, but like after that, I don't think we hung out very much at all. I just started hanging out with my homeboys, staying in the car.
You do you, boo. You do you.
Man.
Peace. I'm gonna go hang out with Happy.
Two fingers and an elbow.
Man. That's wild.
Thank you for having me.
With you.
Yes, for
Yeah,
sure.
it was, yeah, absolutely. I invite people to laugh at me. I'm fucking crazy.
Is the place still standing?
Well,
Yes,
thank you.
you
Thank
are.
you.
Yes,
Thank
you
you
are.
so much.
Is the
Well,
place
I
still
appreciate
standing?
Yeah,
Is there-
yeah.
yes,
Thank you
it
so
is.
much, man.
Actually, after we did our stuff in there, a few years later, they turned it into a actual like haunt.
Oh, okay.
So now you can go through. They fix the floors in some places, but you can go through and have like a cute little Halloween haunt now.
I was gonna say, let me solo her.
Oh, dude. I wish you could, man. That place was nuts back in the day.
Here's 5,000. Let me solve it.
I know a window.
It's already open, right?
That's great.
Yeah, I know. Pre-opened.
I
You
know a
think
guy.
Nikki
I know a guy who told me about a window.
Where's this window?
That's awesome.
Well, do you guys want to hop up front and take the
Here,
driver's
let's take a
seat?
picture with you real quick.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We're trying to get better at getting selfies with everybody. Yep.
I've got hands too.
Did I let you in?
No.
I don't know what
Yeah,
to
it's
do
gonna
with
be
my
a face
hands.
thing, right? Yeah.
This is the face I made when Nikki was pushing me.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Can I get everybody?
We're all in?
There you go. There you go.
Oh, there we go.
Had to do a quick duck.
Yes. Thank you so much, man.
Thank you guys so
Did
much.
you get cards so we can, you'll be on our different stuff. So, do you guys want to be back? Are you good?
I'm back here.
We're fine back
You're like, no, we're good.
I'm comfy now.
Okay, cool.
1 second. that one, and that. Oh my God, I'm giving you like 500.
I love it.
It's like, oh,
16,000.
got it. Yeah, that was so cool, man.
Here's all 20 of my social medias plus my.
We appreciate it, man.
Don't think about those banshees.
Yeah, take care.
Yeah.
Now you're gonna be looking them up all the way home, right?
Right?
Brought it all back, man.
Become friends.
Oh my God.
That was hilarious.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
That was pretty awesome.
Too good, too good. Okay.
Now, y'all got to follow that up. No, I'm just kidding.
Man,
It won't be funny.
beat that story.
Oh, here he is.
Oh, we gotta get a
Hang on,
picture
we gotta
really
get a
quick.
picture. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, this is just one of those end of the day things happening here.
Is he busy?
No, I can do you right now. Yeah,
Oh.
I got about 10 minutes.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, pull the chair back again, man. Look at you in here. We have One Man Paranormal behind us too. So.
Oh, okay, great.
Yeah.
Okay,
So-
let's get a picture
Okay,
real quick.
so we don't forget.
Oh,
Oh, I'm so sorry. Here,
What
let me
happened?
crack your knee in the process.
I did. Oh, I switched it. Thank you. I was like, what happened? All right, ready? 1, 2.
Hey, where did I go?
Okay, I got like 500 of them.
Yay! Good deal.
All right, thank you
for
very
that.
much, ladies. I appreciate it.
And now he's leaving.
Well, I can stay for a few minutes, but I know that there's a lot of people back here. I don't want to take up anybody else's time.
We're vibing.
No,
They're
no.
just vibing.
I'm vibing, dude.
All right, we'll see you soon.
Thank you, man.
Thank you.
Let me get a hold of you.
Okay. Wow.
I'll get closer to you. It's okay.
Yeah.
Don't bite.
All right.
We're all gonna get.
Are you okay?
Yes, I'm just like
Overwhelmed.
overwhelmed.
So
Yeah.
much going on. Well, we're trying to cram
I'm
a whole bunch of stuff
overstimulated.
in within an hour and 15 minutes.
I know, it's
25
like,
minutes. So,
Okay.
an hour
So
and 15 minutes. Where the hell am I coming up with 25?
I'm not sure. Oh, did you see it was 4:44?
Yeah.
Irrelevant.
444. All right. So, One Man Paranormal.
Yes.
And please tell me you don't break into locations. Okay.
I don't break into locations. I typically go to I do daytime investigations also. So I go to cemeteries, local cemeteries around here. Yeah, we went to the Bell Witch Cave last week. That was a great experience.
Wow. So tell us a little bit about the Bell Witch the Bell Witch Cave.
Okay,
Because
so
we know somebody that actually writes a bunch of books about the Bell Witch
We
Cave.
do, yeah.
Hell yeah.
We're good friends.
No, we went there. We kind of teamed up with the hosts, the Black Wolf Paranormal. They're the hosts that run the cave with the owner. But yeah, we had, it was me, my siblings, her, and one other, and a friend of ours. We all pitched in to get the private investigation. So it's 8 hours to the alone time with the cave.
Wow.
So we got the river, we got the cave, we got the cabin.
And the burial ground.
Not really the burial ground. We didn't really. We started out with a Cherokee tobacco ritual that we opened, and I personally also closed with one with an offering.
Are y'all Native American?
Yes.
Nice.
Apache.
Apache and Cherokee.
Sweet.
So,
Sweet. Know some more people.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
but so we do follow. We did all that. So the river was interesting. It kicked off at the river. That's where, oddly enough, where a lot of people see eyes glowing red in the forest staring at you. So Sasquatch territory.
Yep.
So that's the tale. That's
Did
the
he throw
story.
anything at you guys?
No, but that's a different story
Oh.
that I have. So we started there, and we started getting the feeling that we were being watched, and that it was a good time to leave because sun was dropping, and we were like, hey, we still got other locations to go to, other places. Then we hit the cabin, and oh my God, you want to talk about a time warp?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, we've been talking about time warp all day.
We thought we were only there for 15 minutes. Inside of it, it turned out to be an hour and a half.
Really?
We lost track of
We
time.
hit the cabin 3 times because the first time around, it's like 2 of our people kept seeing someone walk around the cabin. So we thought it was one of the
The hosts.
hosts
Right.
walking around the cabin. She was in the back.
Yeah.
So we went to check it. No one was there, and we're like, you know what? We got to start it in the cabin. We started it in the cabin.
It got
Two of our people were in the kitchen area. We were in the bedroom area. I was holding in my phone. My phone was completely on airplane mode. I was running Spirit Talker, and then in my other hand it was EMF.
Yeah.
And
you
it kept.
You had a K2 meter.
Yes.
I had.
And it kept shooting up to about like 40 or 50.
Yeah.
Constantly.
Oh my
I had like
God.
freezing cold air around my arms, all around my leg, because we're sitting on the bench and it was
Right.
bouncing between us. And I kept having our friends who was like, hey, stand out by that window because I keep getting cold. And they're like, there's no air.
There's no breeze.
There's
It was during the
nothing.
heat wave of that we had here in
Yeah.
Tennessee. So
Wow.
100-degree
Yes,
weather.
it was hot.
It was
and
still
I was
95
getting
at night.
cold.
Oh wow.
It was jumping.
We were getting cold breezes. Both my arms went cold. And like him, I'm a skeptic, but I'm open.
Right.
I like debunking and whatnot, so that's why we had our friend, hey, go stand in front of that window. Do you
Right.
feel anything? And they were like, no, we don't.
Oh my gosh.
And then I got flicked in the back of the head. Which
Rude.
scared the hell out of me. And
I
then,
bet.
and then later, I was editing the footage, and I hear after I got flicked, it says it was John. And John
Nice.
Bell is
John
at
Bell.
the cabin.
Yes.
So
That's
It
hilarious.
says it was John. Like I literally felt
Wasn't me, it was John.
Look,
yeah,
I got the goosebumps.
like a straight up flick. Hey,
Oh,
That's hilarious.
stop talking, get out.
Right.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
was crazy.
Wow.
and then it felt like we were only in there like 15, 20 minutes, and then
Wow.
it was an hour and a half flew by, and we were like, oh my god, what's going on?
Right.
Did we just lose time?
Oh.
So it was great. I highly recommend getting a private with them.
Absolutely. We're going to have to. Oh
It
my
is
gosh.
awesome.
That is amazing.
I will witness a creepy one when we had went back in for the third time, and that was when it felt like we were only. It was another one of those times where it was like we were only there for 20 minutes,
Yeah.
but it was a whole hour, and I was sitting in the bedroom area because one of the hosts was sitting in the kitchen area, and I think he joined them at the time because the kitchen was so dark. It was like there was 5 or 6 different shadows
Oh my
covering everything. You could not see it. And one of the hosts, he's like, all right, I'm going to try something. And all of a sudden, I see this like white, it looked like a white, very translucent silhouette leaning out of the left side from my side is the left side, leaning out of the doorway. But there's a mannequin in the back in the kitchen. So you'd think it's the mannequin,
Yeah.
but the way that it looked was doorway, it was like right here at the doorway. While the mannequin is all the way back here.
Oh.
So it was like right here. And leaning out. I'm like, is that a white creature? 3 of us saw it. And I kept staring at it. I'm like, what is that? And all of a sudden, it got black eyes. I'm serious. I just stared deep into it. It got black eyes. I had to turn. I'm like, oh my God. The immediate fear flooded my body. And I'm like, I want to see it again. I want to see it again. Let's do it again. I need it again. Oh, no. It was, whatever was there, it was playing with us. Like, it was having a time. Because we're all like, what is that? What is that? It was so good. Oh my God. It was so good. I want to do it again.
While we were doing that, we were hearing footsteps up in the attic, walking back and forth.
And nobody was up there.
No one was up there.
We were
I had a
all
REM
downstairs.
pod. I had a REM pod set up with a static cam on it, and
Did you get
the REM pod was going off,
E.P.P. and stuff?
and you could hear the footsteps.
Oh.
But unfortunately, I went to upload it from the camera to the PC, and it said corrupted footage. I'm
Yeah.
like,
Oh, we were
no.
talking about that earlier. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cryptid disc.
Only for you.
Yeah.
Seriously. That was
Only for you. Nobody else. Dang it. I hate it when they do that.
Because you
it's
spend so
frustrating.
much time, you're like, yeah, this is great, and then you go to upload it and it said file not found.
Yeah.
Yes.
Or corrupted footage. I'm like, no.
It's
I had
so
DVR systems
disgusting.
when I went to Hinsdale House in New York. I had 4 cameras set up in different rooms, and I only got to upload 2 of those 4 cameras because the other 2 deleted.
It's crazy what
3
what they
days
could do.
worth of footage. I was so sad. I didn't even get all the footage from the camera tape.
It's crazy what spirits and entities can do. It's
It is.
amazing.
They can
It's
mess
so
with so much.
so fun, and it's every investigation I go on, or every visit I do at a cemetery, is just wow. It's unique. It's like it's like every cemetery is like a tree. It grows in different directions, and it has a different personality.
Now, is your video footage live all the time or just pre-recorded?
It's pre-recorded, but with me, I don't do B-roll. I don't go in and I don't do walkthroughs. I just grab my camera, hit record, and I start.
Yeah.
And I just do it.
And then you upload it as is, you know?
I upload it as is. I review the footage because I also have digital recording going on my phone, and that picks up EVPs a lot. And so I review 2 sets of audio, this audio and then this audio. This one catches a lot.
Yeah. Those are good.
I have one of those.
It is amazing how much it catches. So, but when I'm watching the video, and I won't see anything, but then I get comments in my section saying, "Did you see that at this and this time?" I'm like,
No.
No.
Go back.
I'm like, "Oh my God, what is that?" It is great. It is amazing.
And then you have to remember what you were doing during that time to make
Yeah.
sure.
Yes,
nothing
exactly.
was-
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the biggest part that I have problems with too, because I do mine live. I go
Nice.
live whenever I go into investigations. And
That's
I tell the chat, if you see something, mark it. So whenever I'm done, I can go back and look at it. And then I have to remember, what was I doing during that time? when that happened, where were we? What were we doing?
Yeah, exactly. And you try to recreate it, and it's like, I can't. It's a spur of the moment thing. Like in one of my newer videos, I went to a small cemetery. I didn't think anything of it. I was like, there's not going to be anything here. But I walk in, I do my offering, tobacco. I'm like, hey, if you would like to talk. And I had the necrophonic app going. I know it's an app. It's on the phone.
Ghost Fox.
Yeah.
Ghost Fox is the only one that I've found that doesn't airplane mode.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Nice. Ghost Fox?
Ghost Fox.
Gotcha.
DOX. And that. It's all, I was like $2.99 a month.
$20 per year.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you pay the $20, you can hit the record and it keeps going.
Yep.
Oh, wow. That's awesome.
It doesn't stop after 30 seconds 3 times.
Wow.
Ooh.
That is awesome.
It is. And I've used it in airplane mode because I've tried necrophonics. I've tried the Spirit Talker. And I think it's just a lot of my personal opinion on ovuluses. They suck. I hate them. I don't understand how a spirit can go into a box and pick a word that they're not familiar with from even 200 years ago. But the spirit box, I have had full-on conversations with spirits at the airplane with me. So I totally love the spirit box. So if y'all want to try that, that's the only app I will go by.
I'm gonna have to try that.
Also use SP7.
Yeah.
I use the
Although I
SP7 and
think my
SP10.
SP7 is about dead. I've had it for over 10 years and it's not doing what it used to do. So either that or they're like, I don't want to work with it anymore. Forget you.
I use this 10. I don't like the 11, but I use the 10. But I am very opinionated on some things, okay, guys? I'm sorry. All right.
Yeah, I know. There's a lot of conversations going on during that visit that I did.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. So where can people find you to find these investigations and find out?
Well, I got bumper stickers if
Yay,
y'all would like
sweet,
some.
yeah.
It's my YouTube channel, One Man Paranormal. That is the only channel I have right now. So
Thank you.
yeah, so I do a lot of solos. I'm working on doing more night solos. And I'm gonna start because I did my research. I started looking for them, and I'm like, found footage hauntings or type of hauntings.
He's gonna make me worried for him, just like Jason. Whenever Jason used
I
to
know.
go and do all these investigations without telling it. Tell somebody.
Yeah,
where
at
you're
least tell them
going.
where you're gonna be.
Yeah. I typically did. I typically was.
That's the mama in me. I mean,
Yeah.
I know I'm probably, but
Being ghost bait is okay, but not by yourself.
Yeah. No,
At least
I get a lot of
somebody
saying.
know that you're there.
I get a
They
lot
don't
of.
bother. They don't bother him as
I,
much.
apparently, some reason when the spirits and entities were affecting them in the cabin, it was affecting my brother, who's only 2 years younger than me and as bullheaded as me. He started getting. He kept getting scared, and he was like, "I'm not going upstairs. I feel like I'm going to get pushed back down." And then I look up at the stairs. He's like, "What do you feel?" I'm like, "It stepped away."
Oh my god.
And he's like, "Are you serious?" And so I walk right up there, and I'm like, "I don't feel it here. I see it. I'm seeing it out of the corner of my eyes, like it's taking peeks." I'm going, "Oh shit, he's here!" And yeah, no, well, I think that the entity remembers me because when we went to a public investigation beforehand, it scratched my girlfriend.
Yes, it did.
Really?
And that was in the cave.
Yeah.
Did it draw blood or just?
No,
Just about.
Just about. Like she got touched because I was sitting right next to her. We were like holding hands and stuff because we're both very high energy, and we were kind of like, you know what? Let's clash our energies, make this big, as really big. Like we want a good investigation. Well, we were getting a bunch of voices coming through, and it called her name. Like 2 or 3 different spirit boxes called her name, her full name.
Wow.
So we asked, is like, are you okay with being touched? She's like, I'm fine. So that, okay, touch her left shoulder. Not even a second later, like she felt something grab. She jumped down. I'm like, girl, you good? She's like, I got touched. She got up. We're walking to the back of the cave. And our buddy, she's walking behind her, saw nothing because she's wearing a tank top. We got to the second part of the cave in the back room. They went up because there's a little rock section that you could go up to. And then she's like, it's burning. She had 4 claw marks down her arm.
Nice.
Oh my.
Yeah, like
god.
it lasted for the entire night.
Oh.
She had 4 claw marks on her. And it got big because after that one, then we did the cabin. And really whatever it was kind of like
Targeting her.
It was targeting her. It kept calling for her. We were doing Estes methods constantly. We had 2 Estes methods running. One was in the kitchen, one was in the bedroom where we were all sitting, and it was with our other brother. And it just kept going through him for going after her. And then we did one upstairs. I was under the Estes method, and it was calling my name, and it was calling her name. And a lot of times I kept saying, die, die. Like both of our names, die. I was like, dang,
It was ridiculous.
relax, buddy.
Wow.
I always joke with her. I'm like, the next time I see you, and if whatever it is still with you, I told her, I was like, I'm gonna grab its hand, say we're gonna be friends, and I'm gonna make soft tacos later.
Yeah.
See, that's what I love about my name, because my name is not that common. So whenever it comes across the spirit box, it's like, we got one.
We got
Let's,
it.
let's talk to him.
Yeah.
Because you don't hear it. Now, I've had them call me freak.
I've heard them call her freak.
We were at a TV hospital, and I was like, do you remember who I am? And when I went to that hospital before, they called me freak. And not 2 seconds after I was at his spirit box, said, freak, like it was saying, oh, loving, endearing, freak. I was like, they remember me.
And that's when I heard the story. It's like,
The only time I'm gonna like being called freak. Oh, but I mean, you gotta think about it. What woman looked like I did back in the early 1900s or even the 70s?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
So, yeah.
I've been called witch.
You get called witch?
Yeah, I get called.
easy.
I got called easy also. That was funny. That was through a spirit box radio.
Oh,
That's hilarious.
I just heard the word. I barely heard the word easy in it, and then I go through and edit, and it says "You are easy" in a
Oh, that is
wicked
hilarious.
hissing voice.
like maybe you were easy to intimidate, or
I don't know. Maybe
no,
talk to.
13-year-old minds. Come on. Let's get the right mindset here, guys.
We're up here like,
But then 2 months later, I went back to the same cemetery during the day, but this time I brought a trigger object. I brought a ball,
yeah.
a little play ball. And I set it down and I set my REM pod next to it. And again, I'm using the Necrophonic app.
Yeah.
I know, shame on me.
Hey, sometimes they work.
Don't shame yourself.
Yeah.
Seriously, if it works, it works.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't work for everybody.
Yeah, exactly. And I hear through it, what is this? In a child's voice. And immediately after, my REM pod is a full grab.
Oh.
So it's like, it was like a curious kid. What is this? And,
what is this?
Had to touch it.
and grabs it. It went full grab for at least 10 seconds.
Well, now, you know, especially when it comes to stuff like that, when it's an immediate something happening after something is said, then that's how can you explain that? You can't explain that.
No,
right?
you can't. And it's kind of chilling because you're the only one there in the cemetery, and then that thing's going off, and you try to debunk it like I do.
Yeah.
Because I go in the daylight, so bugs and everything are active and being a nuisance.
Yeah.
And many times it went off and there was a bug sitting on top of it. So I actually spray my REM pod with bug spray before I turn it on or anything. And so when it's going off and there's no bug on it, it just validates that something is there. It's like, okay.
Definitely does.
Nice.
I like driving through cemeteries. I love cemeteries.
Oh, I do too.
And what I'll do now is once I learned this about 4 or 5 years ago, I can plug either my spirit box or my phone with the box app through my car radio, through Bluetooth. And so I will just slowly drive through and I'll just have a conversation.
Yeah.
And have you ever stopped I've had some really cool conversations too. Really interesting. But one of the most interesting was I got to find this recording, but I think this was either in Kansas or Oklahoma about on my way home. I think it was last year, maybe the year before. Anyway, from the conference, and I went to this old cemetery, and I'm driving through, and I got a tap. You know, somebody made a comment, saying, "Oh, hey, how you doing?" And I got a hi.
Yeah.
And I'm like, where are you in here? And I'm reading names, and I'm trying. I butchered on purpose a name on one of the tombstones. I butchered it on purpose. How do you pronounce this name over here? Timothy, whatever. And I don't know how to pronounce it, but I'm like, and I started getting the name. I actually got the spirit to tell me what the proper name was.
Oh wow!
I heard Tim.
That's awesome. Tim?
Oh, it's like, and
you mean Tim?
It's like, oh, is that, Tim, is it Tim Oakley? And let's say it was like Lederman or something like that, whatever. And I said, it was Lichtman or something like that.
Yeah.
And, nice little German English type name. I got, so I even pronounce that Rushman. And I hear, and then I hear licked. I'm like, pretty clear. I'm like, oh, so licked, man.
You guys gonna be mad at you.
But I was.
He was like, I don't want to even talk to you, man.
Really trying to pretend like I really didn't know how to, how to pronounce it. He told me his name.
That's
he
awesome.
He said, Lickman.
I've had names. I've had names come through where I'm just walking around and it says Mills, like through the necrophonic. It said it twice through the necrophonic, and then once through the Spirit Talker app.
Yeah.
And it's Mills, and there was Mills buried at that cemetery.
Yep, there you go.
And I was like, oh, that is awesome.
And you try to have a conversation.
Yeah.
With him? How long of a conversation have you had?
Well, it's sporadic and whatnot, so I typically get Mills, and I also had a spirit lead me to where they wanted me to go.
Okay.
I
give them directions,
yeah. So I've had where I was like, I'm gonna keep walking, and I was like, you tell me when to stop, and sure enough, it said stop.
Yep.
And then I was like, okay, which way do you want me to go? Straight, left, right? Right.
Yep.
And I was like, okay. I'm like, tell me when to stop. Stop. And I was like, and it came to the Mills. I was like,
oh, shit.
Cool. This is awesome.
Yeah. I've done that at Cahokia and Miles in just on the east side of St. Louis, about 40 miles from Illinois. of the oldest Native American communities in the entire North America. 1 million people at one time. You know, what, 800 years ago or whatever it was. But I'm walking through the same thing. I said, "Where do you want me to go?" He said, "Look." I'm like, "Okay, well, looking around, I go, which way? Where should I go?" He goes, "Up." Look, I kind of looked up, I didn't see anything. Right. And I go, What are you looking for?
I'm so sorry.
That's where I had to go before.
I'll be back.
Anyway, and they're like, gave me several directions. And I go, "So which way should I go now?" It's a little path that leads around the park. So he goes, I go, straight. I walk straight and right, take a right, left, take another left, kind of like you're saying. And I come to like a dead end. There's a bunch of bushes and, you know, then there's just the park. I'm off the trail now.
Yeah.
And I go, "Which way?" "Straight." I'm like, "I can't go any further." Nothing. I said, "Which way?" "Look." "Okay, I'm looking. I don't see anything. What am I supposed to look for?" "Up." And I looked up, and there was a bunch of poisonous berries up there. And I'm like, "Really, dude?" I said, "You think I'm that stupid?"
I've been told that I would make a good ghost.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, they're like,
That's what you want to hear.
yeah, right. I'm like, eventually I will, but not right now, not anytime soon.
Give me some time, like 45, 50
Yeah.
years from now.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my God, that is so cool though. But yeah, but as far as conversations, when I first started using that methodology, I would ask a question. My goal was to get an answer, and once I got an answer, take the answer, take it a step further with a second question based on what my question was.
Yeah.
And it took forever to try to get that really working. I had a couple times where I would go 2 questions and I would get an answer 2 in a row. Like, I got something now. The longest one I had was almost 8 or 9 questions.
Wow.
Talk to a guy about, "What do you want from over this ovulus or something?" "Hungry." I'm like, "Oh, you hungry? What do you want?" "Breakfast."
That's awesome.
Oh, wow.
And we had like 10 people with me at an old school and breakfast. Then he started telling me what he wanted for breakfast. Bacon? No. "You wanted eggs?" I said, "You want something else with it?" "Toast."
That's
I was
awesome.
expecting bacon. I said, "I was expecting bacon." "No." So now I'm on step 3. What do you want on a toast?
That's awesome.
Butter, jelly, butter.
Wow.
I said, "You want jelly?" "No." And
I would
there's a bunch
love
of
to have an interaction.
kids with me,
Right.
but the only problem is I recorded it. Only problem was I was using an old shack hack. Louder than heck, and you couldn't even hear my questions, and you could barely hear the answers come through. But the kids were going, "He just said tea. What do you do at breakfast?" "Newspaper."
Wow.
The kids were going, "He just said newspaper." And coffee. What coffee? I said, "What do you do? What do you read? Do you read comics? You read sports? What do you read? You know, the news, sports."
That's awesome.
It was like this whole conversation over about 15-minute period. And we were having a ball with that.
It's pretty cool.
I love that.
I love
How we doing on time, Pam?
We are getting really close on time. So what we need to do is, can you give us a shout out once again and tell us where people can find you?
Yeah.
And
One Man Paranormal on YouTube. I got the bumper stickers. So if you could see that, One Man Paranormal. I'm typically roaming out and about. So that's the only social I have right now.
Now you're roaming out and about this area, right?
Yeah, I come
Okay.
ever. I like from the house. I go into a 3-hour radius.
So do you look at the
Nice.
skies as well, or just the?
Sometimes I just walk out of the house, get in my car. I'm like, "Where do you want me?" And then I'll just start driving.
Now, do you believe in goblins and UFOs?
Oh, I do.
Yeah.
Anything that is under the paranormal
Realm.
So Wendigos are my favorite. I love them.
Wendigos, really? Those are so. Oh.
Aren't those like giant
Those have
mosquitoes?
been like mentioned.
That's what I call
Okay, so
mosquitoes. I
let
call
me
them
tell
Wendigos.
you my story on the Wendigo. The reason why I'm mentioning the Wendigos is because We got till 6. No, I'm just kidding. The reason I'm talking about Wendigos is because this last Sunday I had an artist on. His name is Timothy Wayne Williams. He was given an option to do a Wendigo painting, but every time he went to do it, it just felt off. It felt bad, and he just like, I can't do it. I can't do it. I get hearing somebody else is talking about Wendigos, and I'm like, what the heck is going on with the Wendigo thing? And now you're talking about Wendigos,
I love Wendigos.
and I'm just like, what the heck is going on with this Wendigo thing? So that's my story on the Wendigo.
I would like to find one.
Oh, right.
Even though it's considered a curse, I would still like to
Oh, it is a curse. Well, okay, we got a picture with you with everyone else, but we can get a picture with you.
Yeah, we need
with
one separated out.
you guys. So.
All righty.
All right. So. All right.
Thank you guys so much for hanging out.
And being patient.
Yeah. Dude, it's been a crazy day.
I love it. I love crazy.
Right?
Of course.
Thank you.
Nice meeting you.
Yeah,
Take care.
Yeah, be safe, guys.
Yep.
Okay, so what a crazy day. Man, we got some really good interviews in. I think somebody kicked our camera because it's not where it used to be. I noticed that a little while ago. I was like, I wonder how long that's been like that. That'll work. That's good enough. Thank you.
So it does take us a little while to pack up.
Yes.
So I think what we'll do is go ahead and call it, if that's okay.
Yeah.
And we're gonna start packing up and getting stuff. We have t-shirts still available. Those that want t-shirts, hit us up at A.M.O.K Paranormal or Shawwooten or AMOKparanormal@gmail.com or
Exploring the Paranormal.
exploringtheparanormalperspective.com, and you can hit that chat button and chat with me there. Shipping fees will be included with it if you're far away and I need to ship them, so keep that in mind. They are $25 for the regular shirts, $30 for the 3 shirts that I have, which are, these are the $30 shirts only because they're a higher quality. What's the word I'm looking for? Higher quality.
They're softer.
Thank
fabric.
you.
Yes.
Yes. So if you want a high quality t-shirt and you want it soft and you don't want the $25 shirt, you gotta let me know that too, and I'll let you know the pricing. Otherwise, do you have anything else?
I think that's it, man. This has been a fantastic time at Goblincon 2026.
I highly suggest coming next year because
Yeah.
it is absolutely phenomenal.
It is a well-oiled machine, and they are only in their 2nd year. That's incredible. So
Yep.
can't wait to see where it goes from here. It's only going to get better.
It's only going to get better.
Yep. So
All right, guys, stay free, stay safe. Always do unto others as you would have them do unto you. And until next time,
bye.
bye.